Oh, shoot.
This is a Rick Code exclusive.
Nigga, Melissa Ford and peak Melissa Ford. OnlyFans. Right, you subscribe, don't lie. Bid $30 a month, nigga, in that hoe.
That is my lady.
Hoops.
Boy, Melissa Ford all
You know
day,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Boy.
At that
Boy.
time, nigga would have figured it out. Nigga, fuck that. Nigga would have been subscribed like a motherfucker. What you looking at? We back.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
we got this October box going on.
What's this here?
We got the multi-purpose cleaner.
Oh, my boy about to have another struggle season, bro.
Ooh, what you
Gonna
got
get
over
another
there?
one of them videos for
Had to
Dubz.
find that little perforated shit.
You know, shout out to Three Amigos. You know, we had to switch it up. You know, if we gonna do that, then I had to go try some different shit. Got some different shit for you boys this time. This is actually Milagro, real. Like the body you sing, but not like the body you sing. Type shit. Milagro Select Reserve Barrel. So it's supposed to be aged with the bourbon barrel. Barrel number on it, certified. Of course, 100% agave. As if I would ever put anything else in me. Cut it out.
Your boy got the Stades Barbados rum.
Oh man, I thought that was the Terramana. It's got kind of the same bottle shape.
Yeah, it do.
Is the Terramana?
Yeah.
I literally ain't even looking. I just thought it maybe had like a special edition label or some shit on the Terramana.
Had to get the rum this time for the build up for a future drink.
So my man went with the Captain Jack Sparrow version.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I got to get the plastic off. Had to do the seal. Hey man, shout out to Milagro for this bottle, because this bottle is really what made me buy this hoe.
It's a little bit more fire than the other one.
Well, yeah, this bottle, like, yeah, you know, the normal, well, it's a different type. So it ain't like the Reposado Añejo, so, you know, they got the straight up. But I'm saying, like, just on some escalated, like, you know what I mean? Like, some stunning shit. It's a nice looking bottle. Like, it looked like, what the fuck is that? Like,
Right.
that nigga drinking, like, right. Like,
When you pulled it out, I was
right.
like, what?
Clearly
Pause.
it's something, right?
Right.
Off of the design, like. So we got to test this out. Taste test of the motherfucking we pop cork.
Halloween box. You got the ashtray with the, like, you can clean out your bowl right here.
What? What you mean clean out your bowl?
Like, you go like this.
Oh, that is litty.
You know what I'm saying?
That's litty.
You got
With
your
this flame resistant, flame retardant rubber.
the twisted hemp,
So you can't break it.
premium filter tips, honey citrus,
Can't break it. Litty even more.
multi-purpose cleaner. These right here, they got the Hempertech snap cap alcohol swabs. You know, to clean out your things, which is pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's litty
You know
too.
what I'm talking
Yep.
about? Stickers always, lighter. And since this is the Halloween version, we have Dakenstein.
Hey. That's lit.
Yeah.
So that's a Dankenstein Danker. Interesting. Let me see about this here. Oh, that's a nice pour. I like the pour sound of it. Got a nice pour.
Put that right there for now. Put these right here.
Get this drink of the week popped off.
Big shouts out to
Drink
you.
of
Relax,
the
bro.
week. Dun, dun,
What is the drink of the week?
Cuba Libre.
What's that?
A Cuba Libre.
Yes, sir.
And so this requires lime and what else?
You get your rum. Get that hoe in there. About a little shot.
Cuba Libre.
Then you throw your Coke on top. Right there.
Cuba.
Boom. There you go. Chad, you might need that.
I'm not to respectfully pass on the Coke, but I'm gonna go with that lime and rum.
I don't know what that's called.
Oh, I'm not trying to. I no soda right now.
No soda? I respect it. I don't be doing sodas at all, so right now it wouldn't bother me. No, I'm an avid water drinker.
You right.
Over here.
From time to time.
Hey, man. Same I did with the last Coke I had. Ashtray.
Just because it was diet, nigga.
Hey, bro. It could have got it. It could have. It could have got it.
I was on a whole different route. I went off the cliff.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I'm off the cliff with you now. All right. Wow. Okay. All right. That's what. I think I don't need no more lime than that.
Oh, you good.
2 limes of this.
My head's in the wrong
Pass me
place
his.
right
Let me get
That's
your
got a
cup.
real
Chat.
islandly
Slide me
taste to it.
Oh,
It's not what I expected,
doing?
honestly.
now. Oh yeah, appreciate it.
It's like the Isle of Casino, the Isle Capri Casino. That's how it tastes.
Ice. Need ice.
And this is a Cuba Libre.
Yes, sir.
Cuba Libre.
Oh no. I do know one thing. We live.
Yes, sir. What is this? Episode
58.
58
58.
Buddy. Keep
Wow.
up.
of the Podcast.
Almost to that big 6-0.
Yes, sir. Ooh.
Shout out to Nipsey. You know?
Yeah. We got to do it big.
R.I.P.
I wasn't
for
even
the-
thinking about it, but
right.
we might have to do a little,
Gotta
you
do
know
it
what I'm
for the
saying?
big
Yeah, I
6-0,
mean her
bro.
for the.
For the big 6-0. Now y'all probably wondering why a nigga ain't dressed up for Halloween. It's because I'm an adult. No, I'm kidding. I just didn't find no costume I like.
Yeah, I don't think I really didn't plan on doing a costume this year.
Well, I didn't plan on
skip
doing
this year.
too much with it. Anyway, so we went down. Then the only one I seen I like, that hoe was like $200. I was like, I wish I would. My dad beat me down for spending $200 on some shit I'm wearing one time. My mama probably right with the lime.
That's that shit extra limey.
Yeah, but I know
Yeah.
that shit is not good. That's why I was like, okay, just lime and rum.
It's straight.
I would have just drunk the rum.
Oh yeah, we got your shot too. Fuck that shit.
Just drunk the rum, bro.
Pass that one. Pass that one.
And that's Captain Jock. Skeet bang. Shots on me, huh?
Yep.
Shout out to the real deal Poet Kid,
Big Poa.
you know, from the start.
Certified Poa.
Shout out to
Yeah. My
You know,
shit spilling out the top.
what's the love name? I want to say R.I.P. to her, the news anchor. What's her name? I didn't watch it, but you know, it was just a
Jody or something.
Joy Oliver or something like that.
I saw that before I left the crib.
What happened?
One of the news anchors died.
Brain cancer, bro. Brain cancer. Shout out to Drake, man. They doing that Death Do Us Part, man. That's how dedicated I am to you motherfuckers. I'm missing Death Do Us Part. You know what I mean? For this shit.
Man, you missed it. We came in. He had the fucking promo playing. He had the Drake candles all around.
October's
He
very
had the
own.
fucking blanket out with the fireplace lit. He was
October's
fucking
very
promoting
own.
that bitch hard. We walked in. He's like, "You gonna watch that hoe?" He's like, "I don't know if we gonna be able to do podcast
Had the little
today."
owl on his shirt.
Yeah. Had the off chain that he got now, but with the owl spread open, but fucking, you know what I'm saying, like it's a toy version. You know what I'm saying?
Is that how y'all feel? I'm trying to find this lady name. Just want to show us.
That nigga had fireworks playing in the background.
I had it on the screen saver and shit.
Yeah, that was her name, Jovita. Jovita. It was Jovita Moore. Died at 53 years old, man. Brain cancer, man.
Yeah.
Shit crazy out here.
Yep, man. R.I.P. One of my homies lost one of his kids this week. Dude, me and JJ used to work with, named Israel. You know what I'm saying? Condolences to him and his family. You know what I'm saying?
most
Him
definitely.
and his girl or his wife. Think they had they baby like a couple months after ours, like maybe around the same time JJ had his baby.
It's a good smoker. You can fucking with that cactus. That old L. They put a warning on that bitch. Objects made, period.
No, the volcano.
Nah, the volcano you can do. It's that cactus.
No.
The volcano had the triangle thing that
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one you didn't like. You like the cactus.
Oh,
Volcano's
yeah.
the one you were like,
Yeah.
nah, fuck that.
Was that one the one that hoe just kept putting out smoke, bro?
Right.
Like you can't
Volcano.
stop the smoke. Could not stop the smoke. You couldn't stop it. To my clear the chamber, you steady hitting that hoe. You about to pass out in that bitch.
Yeah.
I can't stand the
Hey,
rain.
real quick, special shout out to It's So Vegan, the only vegan spot in Grand Prairie. They are like super fire, black owned. It is fucking fire. Off of Mayfield and Robinson, man, fire. I've had some things there and definitely gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Definitely fucking good.
Yeah, speaking of black owned restaurants, shout out to DJs, man. They held it down for the anniversary last week.
Ooh.
They did the opposite of True Kitchen and let us in. We got there like 10 minutes. So last year's anniversary, we went to True Kitchen. You know what I'm saying? It was raining and shit. Wife pregnant. They like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Reservation, you know. We got there like 20 minutes early. They was like, it's still 30 minutes to an hour or whatever.
Been shot, mom.
Why nobody shot clocked me?
Yeah,
I know I violated.
Well, I
You-
know,
yeah.
I know.
But nobody called it. Too late to call it now.
No, it's called on the shot.
Yeah, so we got video review
Right.
after we
then
edited
I'm
too.
going to take my shot now because I forgot I didn't take it. I was drinking the drink. I hit this and then started back drinking my drink. I ain't even take. I can tell you now. They probably been sitting up for like 5 minutes.
Just
I
keep shot
just
clocks
looked
going.
at it, yeah,
As soon as one expire, put another one up. Like how many shot clocks did he got?
You should be running that bitch. About what you do? You want me to do it now? You want me to wait? Cause I can do it now. Cause I'm telling you, that bitch been sitting there. I remember we cheers, and I had this in my hand, and I don't think I remember. I hit that bitch on the ground. I looked at this, how I passed to you. I picked that hoe up. I just looked back down. I was like, where the fuck that shot come
I
from?
don't like this. He was like,
Bro, right. And I'm telling when that bitch, I'm telling when that, I'll tell you that bitch probably been on that table for at least, I know at least 3 minutes. I know at least.
I can't wait to see the last one because that's the one I want to see about you trying to call violation on the Jinx.
Seen
That's
it. And I was right. You didn't get me.
What?
You didn't get me.
No.
That was 55, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that one already out.
Well, was it that one?
Yeah, that was the one where y'all was
What was the one
Going
we did
back.
last time?
the last one. I don't. Mine Jinx was the last one.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
got that
and we
confused.
can't get
Okay,
that one.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's where I got that one confused. Right.
Yeah, we can't get that one. But 50, you say 55 out, 56 out too.
It's not out.
56.
Yeah, that's the one where the audio was.
You right. Look, we got
Damn,
episode
I'm getting them
55
fucking
out.
all out of order.
Go check that out, right? You know what I'm saying? Life of a podcaster. You know, we don't know where the fuck we at.
Yeah.
But we somewhere, bitch. And you can find out. Like, subscribe, share. Share. Like. Subscribe. Motherfucking subscribe. You know what I'm saying? When we get to 100 episodes, I think we're gonna do a giveaway or something like that. So go ahead and get subscribed so you can keep up to date on what's the latest and greatest.
Yeah, you got to be a subscriber, and you got to comment frequently
You know what I'm saying?
to be entered into the giveaway.
Well, we probably I want to do it like we got legacy subscribers and then people that subscribe after you can get some, but it ain't gonna be
The tiers, like a 3-tier giveaway or a 2-tier giveaway.
Maybe we get a hemper
The
box.
grand prize, you know what I'm saying, is this, and then
subscribers get a hemper box. You know what I mean? One of the subscribers get a hemper box, and then the next one though, you know what I'm saying? We get them one.
most comments or something,
something different.
most likes.
Shout out to everybody though. You know what I mean? Man, I wanted to do something different this time. I wanted to kind of lead in with my Twitter subjects because I've been seeing this a lot, and I feel like it's very important to talk about. And I don't know serious shit, but on some serious shit, because I'm starting to see this shit different, man. But I know y'all had to have seen Fetty Wap just got arrested, indicted Rico.
Oh yeah,
Big boy
Yes.
Rico.
boy.
Yes.
When I was reading that article, I was like, I seen it come across, like, you know how you could post pictures on Twitter now, and you could post like a link to your shit. So, I mean not Twitter, but YouTube. So I'm scrolling through YouTube and I see Fetty Wap get arrested at Rolling Loud, and I'm like, man, bro, everybody get arrested at Rolling Loud for drugs. I'm not supposed to read this article. Some was like, read the article. So I read that bitch, and I'm reading it, and it was like more than 100 kilograms of dangerous. I was like, nigga, what? That nigga was on it.
But see, my thing is, I'm at the point where I'm gonna say free the guys off the rip, but from what they saying 100 keys that he done sold for sure of cocaine. That what the feds is saying.
Well, I don't know if it was just cocaine. I think
No, they said over 100 keys a different product, but I'm saying like what they for sure. They were saying I know for sure they were saying they caught him. Whoever they arrested, when they arrested with the nigga has 1.5 million in cash, 16 keys of coke. It was like 5 keys of like heroin.
at the concert,
They had some fentanyl pills.
or they went to
This
a
is-
crib and
this
they
just-
picked him up
this
at the
just
concert.
happened. Like, this just happened. Fentanyl pills and some other shit. Like I forget. I mean, I can't remember everything that was on that list.
Fentanyl pills.
Yeah, pills.
Like,
yeah,
niggas
pills.
wanna die.
Yeah,
Like-
I know some white boys that take fentanyl. Well, I mean, fentanyl it's its own type of drug. It just That's why they use it to cut. That's why they use it to cut so much stuff, because it don't cut. It don't take away from it. It's cut. It's a cut, like because it's way cheaper than
enhance
to
a
get.
little bit too.
Yeah,
Right.
because
Over
it's
the overall product of the,
yeah.
or enhances the potency of the product.
Yeah, that shit there. I don't wanna.
It's like legal, or it was like legal.
Yeah,
like,
well,
Kind of for a while. If I
Yeah,
remember.
it ain't illegal. It's more so the usage is illegal. Like kind of how lean was, where for a while, you know what I mean.
Or was it
Activist was legal.
pseudoephedrine?
Right.
The
'Cause they
shit
use it
you
for
can only
something.
Use so
Right.
much of the sleeping medication or some shit. Buy some.
Right. Same thing with Percocet, so forth and so on. Like it's not illegal.
all the shit that you can make
Right.
meth with and all that.
Right.
Like you can only buy it from.
And
They
you
be
can
having it behind the counter a lot of the
Right,
times.
right. Because you can make basic meth out of just a store. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not saying I know, but just from what they described, it's very simple
no, for
when
sure.
it comes to the chemical.
But see, that's where
violent
niggas be
shit.
getting fucked up, because that's when they start getting crazy. I done heard a nigga putting battery acid in that shit.
I had heard all different types of shit on that
Bruh.
fucking series. It's like, what
You
the
feel me?
fuck
I done
is
heard
going on
niggas, and I'm
here?
saying like commonly, like how he just said, It's not like I'm just saying this like, oh, this is the most far-fetched shit. I'm just saying, I done heard battery acid. I done heard niggas using like ammonia products, Clorox, anything. Like meth is basically whatever squashbuckler shit you can put together.
Yep.
And when a nigga put fire to it, and get their ass through the moon.
Yep.
Oh, what the fuck meth is? There ain't no specific meth. Like
Yeah, this that OG meth.
You know what I mean? There's no specific.
This that Allen
meth.
Iverson meth.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm
It's
saying.
either
Like,
good
Right.
or bad.
right. There's
You know,
no specific meth.
Right.
Like there's.
This ain't Breaking Bad where you
Right.
got some blue. Which they have proven that they have found different colors meth. You know what I'm saying? And seizures and shit. But overall, when it comes to like that, you're gonna find that bitch crystally icy.
Right.
That's
Right,
I put
that's-
that food
right.
coloring in my shit. Nigga.
Right, that's all they did. You know what I'm saying? Type
yo.
shit. That's all they did.
I
Food
heard
color.
through the grapevine that there's like different colors of that white girl.
Well, I don't want to get too far into what
That's
you know. What I
crazy,
mean,
yeah.
what's on the air, because I feel like that's where we going with the the subject. So I ain't gonna say what I do or do not know of. You know.
No,
too
I
much.
just said
No,
I heard
I
through the
know. I feel
grapevine.
you, and I'm saying we can definitely continue the conversation.
Oh yeah, I
but
don't know,
not
but I'm
in-
just saying.
Not in this capacity. Cause I mean, no, I'm being funny, but it leads into
You
the subject
just
of what
you
I'm,
just talked about.
that's why I'm saying it leads into the subject of what I'm going to. I'm being funny. What I'm saying, like, have you heard of this or that? Like, no, I'm saying I said what I heard of with no product. I'm not finna start talking about. You see what I'm saying? Stuff that ain't what they said. You get what I'm saying? We talking about what they said. So I'm talking about on that level. Like, yeah, the other thing was myth. Like, he got heroin, like he got knocked with all of that and fentanyl pills. So we saying like what fentanyl is used for. But with that, the reason why I said that though, well, I'm fucking with you because it goes into the other part of the thing. So looking at that happened yesterday, I think, or day before yesterday. And then just yesterday, the new rapper I was telling you about, ESTG, 10 party indictment. It's damn near like the feds is waiting on you to blow up at this point. Like I feel like it giving these niggas more clout. Like the feds is like pushing for these niggas to blow up. It's like they already, you know what I mean? For
you
your
a
And his
taste.
Rolling Loud was in New York too, right? Fetty Wap's, the one that he was performing at.
I can't remember what Fetty Wap performed. I know I was gonna
'Cause
say
that's where they picked him up.
ESG wasn't performing. He just blew up with Simon Yo Gotti, all of that out of Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? Same place Jack Harlow was from. So the significance of that, like I said, is with it, you getting into talking about situations where you gotta sit back and think about all the people we done talked about since we've been talking about this shit on the podcast, like from the free this person to free that person to free this person to free that person type shit.
Free my nigga BG.
You feel me? Like free my nigga BG, free my nigga,
Hell yeah.
free my nigga Rollo, free my nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like that's all we've been talking about.
Big Meech.
How many? but I'm saying like all those people right there. I'm just saying like since we just started the podcast, think about all the niggas that got it like YNFN Lucci, YNW Mellies to
Pooh Shiesty.
Pooh Shiesty,
Fucking.
Hood Rich Pablo One, like all of the fucking Chicago scene, Rondo number 9, like with like the
Fucking NBA young boy.
right NBA young boy, Boosie got arrested again. Remember, man, to the point where it's like, dude, what the fuck is going on? But this
Hip-hop
go
police
back
that
to
really out here?
Yeah. I watched the fucking Vlad interview. He was talking to fucking Tyson Beckford, and he was talking to him about him and Chris Brown situation.
I don't know why I thought you
saw
was
that
gonna
one.
say Momont them got.
I
So,
saw that. Yeah.
fucking, he took that selfie with Carucci, and then
Oh,
Chris
yeah.
Brown got mad.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Nigga, I'm gonna fuck your baby mama, and I'm gonna slap your son or whatever." So Tyson Bedford was like, "Nigga, I don't know why niggas think just because I'm a model that I'm a
Right.
bitch." He was
Right.
like, "I fly with my guns," you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it ain't never no reason for me not to have it with me.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? So he was like, "Man, I'm looking for this dude. Like, he want to fight him and shit." So his Sprinter is outside the club in New York. And so he know he outside, so he fits to go out there and see what's up. And then some police just come out of nowhere like, hey, where's the AR? You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. And he like, nigga, it's at the crib. Like, you want to go back and see it? Because, you know, in New York, you can't have it on you while you. He was like, it's at the crib. Y'all can go check on it if you want to. You know what I'm saying? But, like, they was really trying to fuck with him. He like, the hip-hop police is real. You know what I'm saying?
No, I remember that interview because he was like, he was still trying to fight him. And the niggas was like, being a bitch. And he was like, nigga, no, nigga, these police ain't finna save you, nigga. Like, yeah, nigga, I left my gun just for you. I came to beat your ass the old-fashioned way, boy. When I get done with you, you ain't gonna talk crazy to nobody else. That's how that nigga pulled up. Bro, that nigga got to tell all them stories. Yeah, no. But that shit got a nigga scared, boy, because, like, nah, that shit real. Like Boosie was talking about that shit, but, like, niggas is like, it's like niggas is, well, I think I look at it more so from the issue of what I look like is escalation of some bullshit. Not saying some of these niggas ain't doing these crime, but just like Lil Boosie shit, when you start talking about a lot of these rappers and shit like that. Not all these rappers is no pussy niggas or nothing, and I ain't calling nobody no pussy nigga name. But ain't no way these niggas out here doing the shit that they doing for real. Now, what it be some niggas that's associated with some niggas, and they might have done something like help them buy a bag of weed or something, you know what I mean? Something like that. And then they linking them to it and throwing 20 years at these niggas. Knowing these niggas gonna fold because I ain't really gonna do with this shit. I'm a millionaire now. So it's like a loophole the feds done figured out with the law. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That allow them to basically scoop up anyone, apply the pressure to get what they need. But like I said, that shit can apply to anybody. Like,
yeah. The nigga trying to do something else with that bread, so he just to put a rapper on, and you just the nigga that's around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just, I bought this studio, nigga. Get your ass in here, rap. Young Jeezy, nigga.
Right.
Fucking, I mean, I'm not saying that he not a real dude or nothing, but
Right.
he was a part of the entertainment division.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They don't really be, but they get. That's what I'm saying, and so they doubling back and getting these guys by association, knowing you don't have a heavy commitment to it, not from a real nigga standpoint, from a criminality standpoint. Cause look, it's one thing to say don't snitch on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that to the fullest. You know, if we out here doing shit, no, you ain't finna tell on you like that ain't gonna happen. But it's another thing when you talking to a nigga that know he didn't do none of this shit. Then shit change. Right. The conviction kind of it wavers a little bit. I ain't gonna even lie for me too. Like, be hard pressed for me to do 30 years on some shit I know I had nothing to do with. Didn't see no profit from.
Right.
Didn't. You understand?
Right.
I wasn't. You understand? Like I didn't get nothing from this at all. You know I got nothing from this. I was just in the whip. And lady said it was me. And you like, man, go on, just do the time for me. You want me to do 30 years for you.
Nigga blowing up and shit.
Just cause.
Like, nigga, I got the #1 song in the country.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit gonna be like, and I don't condone no snitching, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I can't say that you snitching on some shit like that if you didn't have nothing to do with this shit.
Yeah,
But
I don't know nothing, nigga.
The way that the system set up now, I don't even think niggas be snitching. Like I think it's more so just how they got it like set up. In order for you to prove like this, you gotta basically prove you wasn't a part of this. In turn, proving that this exists. Type of shit. You see what I'm saying? Like type of shit like they doing like backdoor shit where it's like, but like I said, the biggest concern and niggas listening to this shit to understand that could apply for fucking anybody. If you ever bought a fucking sack of just regular good old fashioned illegal tree from a nigga.
In an illegal state.
In the illegal state, right? Now, if you're in an illegal state, of course, this doesn't
Right.
apply. But if you're in a legal state and you purchase some weed from some dude, and you did that on a regular basis, you could say it's for personal consumption. But really, you gotta prove that you had nothing to do with it. If they, you see what I'm saying, like the way it's set up, they accuse you of some shit that basically you gotta figure out how to prove you was not doing this, or that's not accurate, or like.
Right.
So, in a lot of cases, I was buying the weed, but I wasn't buying it to sell it. I was smoking it. Like, okay, so who sold you the weed? Right? You see what I'm saying?
Yep, that's how they do it. Cause
They
like
heard
that story,
yeah, all the time.
that story I told at one time where they was like, your car smelled like weed, and they found a stick, and they like, where you get your weed from? I'm like, nigga, I got warrant. You supposed to take me to jail anyway. Just take me to jail, nigga. Like, I'm not supposed to tell and get took to jail. Like,
That's what I'm saying. So, they coming back around and doubling back on this shit and just hitting these niggas. And if you don't say nothing, we just gonna slap all you niggas with it. But you make it where if I take you down, I get a name off of that. We start talking about promotions and different stuff.
Right.
Like, that's what I'm saying. These people really clout chasing. Like, this shit a part of like social media. Like, these niggas watching your live just like these fans watching your live. Like, I hate to say it, but you niggas need to either stop doing what you doing or stop rapping. I don't know which one it is. But at this point, the feds is winning, my niggas. Like, they picking niggas off with precision now.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you like them?
I saw some shit the other day
Pew, pew.
where they talk about how they catch so many people off of, social media, off of what they're posting, and they go back and they take all the stuff that they, flashing the money and exotic cars doing this and doing that, and then it's like, oh, okay, flag, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Are you just at a car show? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, what's really going on?
That's what I'm saying. They'll start, but that's what I'm saying. The social media is fucking these niggas up because they getting on there, even if you're not like no super hot nigga.
Right,
But,
right.
Like, you got tattoos all on your neck, tattoos all on your face or whatever, you know what I mean? You fit the description. I'm saying in these niggas' eyes. So they gonna start looking into you just because they got. That's what niggas gotta understand. These niggas, that's their job. That's what they got. Time and resources to be able to start tapping your shit and just checking in if they want to. They can tap this shit right now. I'm pretty sure they could jack this motherfucking computer and be right on this motherfucking mic and hear what I'm saying. If they wanted to.
Yeah, if they wanted to, it's like right here.
Right.
I mean, of course, it's right there. But I'm saying,
At all times.
I'm just saying.
Because every nigga give his right to way for all the apps whenever they.
But I'm saying from the harder way. Like, of course, the phone, that went without saying. But even like how you saying. So niggas.
Yeah, your computer is
Your phone.
running the whole thing. So
Niggas got their cell phone on, right? And then some shit pop out, right? And you might turn that hoe off, but the ping went out before.
Yep.
where was he at this time?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Right
As
before.
long as you use your phone.
He was in the vicinity. It
Right.
was on. It pinged.
Right.
You feel me?
Nigga, Google Maps will let you know every place you stop.
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
This shit is different now.
Like if you look at your Google Maps, nigga, it'll tell you everywhere
Right.
that you done been at.
If I'm a dope boy, I'm going there asking for the flip phone Motorola special. I need that Nokia 8100.
Right.
That brick boy
Right.
with Snake on it, nigga. Can't
Or the-
text me,
Or the
nigga.
flipper. Or the flipper.
And if I do text you back, that shit gonna be simple than a hoe.
Mm.
Yes.
Bet.
No. Bet. Okay. So you gotta answer. You gotta ask all your questions to me with the answer in it, and I'll give you a yes or a no to whether I agree with it. I should meet you at the Walmart.
You said sporting goods, right? Right. Okay. I
Correct.
gotcha.
That's how I'm texting. I ain't giving a fuck, 'cause man, that's like,
That's
shit,
wild.
like yeah, like this shit. And I'm saying like niggas just be on that bitch on social media. Not the criminals per se that they alluding to, I'm just saying the regular people helping them out.
Right.
They posting niggas making jokes, right? Nigga in the back of the joke. Feel around recognition on this shit. They catch that video. You said you was over here, but this person video done caught your dumb ass walk across the street. Some shit you could have never accounted for. Like this type of shit we in right now. So it's like living with that, you know goddamn well. If you really doing some shit, and you out here in the spotlight where these niggas know you. Like, but I guess a nigga just be thinking ain't nobody looking into me.
Right.
And for the most part, they be right.
Right.
The only issue is these niggas be forgetting who they are, and then forgetting how easy most niggas on the lower end gonna fold. Cause again, he ain't get jammed up. Fizz tell him he ain't even gotta try to snitch. They'll tell him, yo, let you go. Tell us who gave you that bag. Man, hey bro, you trying to get out or what? I mean, we'll let you go right now. We can send you back to process and you do 4 years. Don't matter to me. You know how it go, Antoine. Who the fuck sold you the bags? You 50, bro.
You need a cigarette?
Right, you know what I mean? Go get that nigga.
Go get that nigga a meal
Go
or
get that
something.
nigga a Golden
On the
Corral.
next episode of
Go get that
Jailed
nigga
Up
a Golden
and
Corral burger. He and that bitch singing like a canary for the low ski. You know what I mean? So them be the niggas that they just worked at the chain cut for long.
Did
You know, you
see
connect the
one
dots.
with the McDonald's? They had the dude in the fucking interrogation room. It was a parody, and they were like, you know what I'm saying? You can basically set up just the way you said it, but they brought in McDonald's. And he was like, oh, that's it? Oh, nigga, it was this. He started breaking out shit. He wrote out like a map of shit, like just, you know, how the simplest shit of just bringing in McDonald's. A motherfucker just instantly just fold.
When nigga bring you that bitch, seen one where that nigga had his burger and they had cut it in half. I said, damn, that nigga was extra good. They had sliced it up for him and
Damn.
nigga, he must have told him all. I was like, damn, we didn't even know we had a case. That type of thing. Nigga.
You said no pickles and no mayo, right?
Right, nigga came back and that bitch seeing promotion in his eyes. Lieutenant, I'm on the way to sergeant. I know it. Thank you. Go ahead, finish it. What was you saying? No, have a bite. How do you like it?
Let me light that cigarette for you.
Right.
Right. That's what I'm saying. One of them type of days where he like, yes sir. He go get to the crib like,
Purified. What kind of water do you need right
where
now?
would you want to live? I think we did it this time. This is gonna get me the crap, and I know it will. One of them type of singles. I don't know, bro. My 2 cents I say, man, chill the fuck out, cause the way this shit going, these niggas gonna have it. Boy, we gonna be listening to Hannah Montana and Mike Will made it again. They're gonna be the only thing on the radio. Jay's on my feet. Like or some shit like that. Everybody else gonna be singing. We gonna be back to them niggas I was talking about the last episode. Oh, my heart is aching. I'm so lonely. I just talked about this nigga like 1 episode ago. This nigga indicted. Big time. They got Casanova 2 times.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Fucking can't forget Tekashi ratting ass technically.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So many.
Kodak Black,
Kodak Black.
Lil
many.
Wayne.
Oh yeah, they got so many.
Oh, yo.
Shit, they got BG on the same thing. That's how BG got BG got 14 years because he got arrested. Cause you know BG, it's alleged that he was part of the Tilly Hankton shit. Y'all may not know who that is. I watch a bunch of the streets stuff.
Was that like one of them little gang things? Fucking.
But
It was
Tilly
like
Hankton
one
was-
group against like another.
No,
some
Tilly
other
Hankton, he was like from a family in New Orleans, like the Hankins, but their whole family was like with the shit.
They like went up against some brothers or some shit like that. Is that the same niggas?
I don't know. They went up. I mean, he did a lot of killing, so it might have been some brothers. They could have been kin. I don't know. I know he was going around. For me, what I'm not saying that he did that. I'm saying what he got convicted for, because they were saying because he used to go around that bitch. They were saying he used to go around that whole like broad day eyewitness, run up on you, pull you out the car, shoot you in the face by your car, type shit. Like that nigga was living brolic for a while.
Yeah,
like he was not that. Yeah, like they talking streets. I'm talking about. Yeah, nigga, who you think you talking to? Just you get loud, just bow right in the head, right in the club. Just, you dead.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if that was that dude's name, because I was watching some shit and it was like one dude in New Orleans and he was like by himself and he had his own crew. I don't think they didn't really talk about him in the shit. But
well, this dude was associated with BG. That's what I'm saying. BG ended up going to jail from what the feds interpreted as association with that clique. Because when he got stopped, he was in a car, like a stolen car. They found like 3 guns and like 2 of them or 3 of them was illegal or some shit. So he ended up getting like, but he ain't even getting charged like that. It was because they didn't like him, like, and they gave him like 14 years from that shit.
Yeah.
And making him serve all 14, like on some flick shit. But then they hit Chelly Hankton after that. They hit him in like 2010. But yeah, they saying they ran like the family ran like a $43 million business or some shit. But I'm saying like
I don't think that's
on
that
some
dude.
shit.
Because
that's what I'm saying.
These was like street gang.
When you a rapper, that shit get tough because these niggas like, especially if you rapping it, so they hear that shit, they listening to you talk about it. Then it's like, damn, this nigga got my kids listening to this bullshit. Like I hate these niggas. I want like. What y'all gotta realize is, I imagine, if I feel like rappers and shit, everybody needs to start getting in and Charleston White. Not cause he's a good role model. He's actually the worst black dude I ever seen. Like on some stink meaner. What's the other nigga name? With the goddamn eye. Got Revitalago.
Uncle Ruckus
type of shit. He the worst type of nigga. But I bet you most of police officers got some likability with him. I guarantee you most police officers like Charleston White. And that tell you everything that you need to know. Because Charleston White running around this bitch talking about, I want to lock you niggas up. I hate gangbangers. You know what I'm saying? This nigga did an interview with Mob James on some shit when they supposed to be doing some shit. This nigga calling the fucking ATF. He said he was calling the ATF and shit trying to see if he could get him on a gun charge because he has, right, that type of shit, because he had talked about it in an interview with Vlad and he said he had his pistol on him. He like, hey, he a convicted felon. He was like, he didn't brandish a gun on camera. We can't prove he had a gun. He said like no crime was committed, but he tried. That's the type of nigga you're dealing with. You see what I'm saying? So I guarantee you, on the whole, most police probably like that dude. You know, and that tells you everything you need to know about their mentality. So they probably listening to that shit.
That's
right.
Crazy.
Because, I mean, I'm saying that because he is known to be a friend of a lot of police officers and work with, like, that's what I mean, he'll tell you all the shit he do. And Like, he tell you, I work with this person here and we do things for the kid like that. I hate. He tell you what he hate. Like he's very, very honest. You know what I mean? It's up to you to believe him or not. Right. You know what I mean? But on the whole, I guarantee you they resound with him. Now they might not say it like him, right. But I guarantee you he resound with. I guarantee you ain't no white people really just tripping off of him. One, why he a little small black guy running around here talking about how he hate niggas, and he hates, he wants to see better for the black people, but only his type of thought process for what black people are. Mind you, anybody? Right. They love a black person, just not black people. They love a black person, just not black people. you know.
They get shown on a day to day.
Well, you know what I mean? So it's a certain type of black person. Oh, you cool, you can.
Right.
You can't just be no nigga and just.
Right.
No, we don't like niggas.
Right. Right. Right.
Right. We want all y'all locked up. Right. So that's what you get when you ain't. You can sell. That's what they see when you on the street and you dealing with most police officers. They gonna treat you like a nigga unless you hit. Unless you got that Dockers, right? Buzz cut,
the Abercrombie,
right? Abercrombie and Fitch black dude look right. Hey, officer,
with the Crocs.
How you doing? It's like, oh, you got a Dartmouth? Yeah, think we were classmates. Huh? Small world. Yeah. Huh? What? Why did you stop me, officer? Like that's no, they want some shit like
well,
that.
You going? It seemed like you're going a little fast. So
Right.
just slow it down next time. All right.
Right.
All right. No problem.
They're not fucking with that.
Have a good day.
They're not fucking with that. Anything other than that. Not even that you gotta be disrespectful. Just you can't. You gotta come off with a certain demeanor, certain tone, that lets them know. Oh, you assimilate. You have been annexed. Go ahead. Probably got the Ohio State tags, you know, something like that. Or,
Yep.
Van Cleef. Some shit, right? Pre-med. Pepperdine and Hall. It's your academy charter and stuff, right? Why never? She ain't like that. You know, that ain't no good deal. Yeah, that's what Charleston White into, you know. And that's what you see. So, like I said, when you start talking about these rappers, they got their kids up in these schools and they going to these parties and they want to hear NBA Youngboy because he's the most played artist on YouTube to this day, even still, including him being in jail. I'm talking about on a weekly basis. I'm talking about Adele. I'm talking about them K-pop niggas you be talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Beyonce,
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, you name
Ed
it.
Sheeran.
I don't give a fuck who it is.
Drake.
that you want in there.
Chris Brown.
It's been NBA Youngboy for fucking ever now. Like for the as long as NBA Youngboy been out, he been in the top 10. Like as soon as he blew. But since NBA Youngboy became NBA Youngboy, like I know his shit been on there. It gotta be like 3 years straight, number one, every week, every week, 52 weeks in a row, every week for 52 weeks in a row, 3 times. And it's probably more than that. I'm just being modest, just on some. I don't want to overestimate it because I don't remember how long he been out, but I know
It's been a good 2 or 3 years.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That he's the number one on YouTube.
Because I've been following Say Cheese.
Like 48 million plays every week and shit.
And he closer to more like 58 million some shit now. Like we talking about like every week, like where it's like guaranteed. Like every album, this nigga got more plaques than your favorite. Right? Like I'm saying for real, like everything he dropped goes certified something. Certified gold, most of it certified platinum. Certified gold, of course, when he first dropped. But after that, they've been certified platinum from there on. I feel like that's a mosquito. I want to try to get it. Because I've been walking on that porch. Why that baby ain't gonna bite your ass? Bitch. Because he bite me, I'm gonna bite him back. But I got time for that shit. Be down there in Mississippi like, this country ass shit. What was that? Get back into my spiel. Oh yeah. Nah, man, that shit is for real, bro. Like, for real. Like, these niggas need to put their head on the swivel. I don't know, man. For a little minute, I guess niggas gonna have to start rapping about that emo shit and stuff. I don't know, man. Keep myself off the radar because my whole question is, damn, all these drugs get done in the rock and roll industry. Right.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg
Nigga ain't
tour
never
bus
heard of
money.
Mick Jagger arrested on like one of
Snoop Dogg tour bus get pulled over all the time because it smell like weed, right? Right. All these stories you hear all the time. All these rock bands. Hell, most of them dead. Nah. Off of ODs and.
A lot of them still going.
No.
Still
I
doing
mean,
all
well,
that.
not most of them. That was an overstatement. But yeah, a lot of them died off of ODs and stuff like that, and had shorter lifespans due to the way they lived in their earlier years. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then of course you got some that's lasted the test of time, and they are going in type of shit. You know what I mean? Still to this day, like every day. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
When we go talking about that though, the girl came out, you know, and was talking about how Charlie Sheen, you know, when he had that whole debacle where he went crazy and quit, you know, not crazy, I'm doing air quotes because a lot of y'all won't remember this. This is something that happened way before probably y'all were born, but Charlie Sheen.
2.5 million?
Yeah, remember when he quit 2.5 million, he had that whole debacle with, what it was, Fox. They had to pay him $125 million to lead the show, and he came out.
I think he was on CBS.
HIV, CBS. Yeah, HIV, and then some shit like that. But then the porn stars was coming out, and you know they had to tell the all story, talking about how he used to pick them up on them $20K a piece, then go get a kilo of cocaine, and they like stay in the hotel for like a week. Just like getting high and fucking and shit, type of shit. And it's like, where a nigga go get a whole key?
Like, oh, that's my nigga Charlie Sheen, bro. Like,
Right.
he cool.
Right. But you see what I'm saying? So where are you getting right? You see what I'm saying? You picked up some bitches and went and got a whole brick?
That's my nigga Pablo right there. You know what I'm saying? He get me right every time.
Where do you procure that? I know where to get a ball, maybe an ounce, possibly, right? I know niggas that know that, right? Niggas have heard of that. Where does one just go to like, hey, bro, I need a key?
Well, see, that's some stories they talk about in Hollywood, right? That's only a phone call away.
Right, but that's what that's my whole point.
In that status of luxury that he lives, that lifestyle, that's nothing.
That's my point though. And right, that is nothing.
Hey.
Same thing for Bobby Brown, same thing for Polly Whitney and all these other motherfuckers there.
Yeah, when you hear about the cocaine buffets that they be having,
That's
some
what I
of
was
these
just
parties,
gonna say.
you be like,
That'd be 5, 6
you
keys.
be like,
and,
what?
Right, but I'm saying, so that means who like at that point, a nigga buying 5 or 6 keys of cocaine. Fuck what you talking about is for any of that. Like right, we going back into it. 'Cause that's what I'm saying. You done heard all the Hollywood stories. Niggas just think about this shit. It's not, you know, you done heard about this shit too. Like, you know, you done heard about all this shit that these motherfuckers be doing. All these stories. Even about like the rock star, you know what I mean? Like I said, if you just but if you Rick James, it's not a problem.
Right.
Cause you assimilated.
Right.
You're Rick James.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But then if you know what I mean, you eat TSG or you know what I mean, you Fetty Wap or something, then it's like okay.
But time frames do matter though. An era of exposure when it comes to certain things like that, because when you say Rick James,
yeah, but they not posting bricks or nothing like that. They don't be like that, bro. It's more so the disdain. Like you understand, in a lot of these cases, a lot of these
because
people,
of the character appearance.
Well, look at Bobby Shmurda.
Then it's like we don't want this.
Look at Bobby Shmurda, right?
Yeah.
Seeing how they did his whole crew, GS9s, right? And look, indicted Bobby had to plead out. Everybody had to plead out down there. Like, so if y'all had that open and shut case, why y'all wait till the nigga blow up? Probably wasn't even on your radar until he blew up. You see what I'm saying?
Right. it's not relevant until you start making the money. Then it's like, okay, well, I need accountability of this, accountability of that. What's this and what's this?
That's what I'm saying.
If you're
like,
not working and not doing,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
where is all
like,
this?
I don't think the
in this video you had this
with everybody so much as what's happening is these niggas is getting on these songs, and the feds gonna find out if it's true.
Fact checking.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they doing at this point. All you gotta do is
They're trying to match up shit that they got already and trying to say, okay, well, does this match what he's saying to something that we got found the other day? Blah blah blah.
Right.
It's like the Key and Peele.
right, because these
example.
niggas is getting too specific.
Right.
Like,
You told exactly what you just did. You told how many steps.
I was
you
on this
took.
block.
Right. But at the precise time, you were even looking at the sun. Like it was right over
so I
the
can't
fucking
blame
trees.
it all on the feds. You know what I'm saying? You niggas is making it easy for them. But I'm just saying, like, it's a reason why that shit wasn't sticking before you started rapping. Then you started rapping, and all of a sudden that shit started sticking.
I saw one.
Cause then they be like, you know, they be like, I pulled up on and drew down. That nigga died in the alley. Local newspaper reads, body found. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I walked up on him, hit him 2 more times.
he was shot 2 times.
After I hit him in
Just
the
dropped
leg,
my first single.
but
He's
not
like,
in the
what?
top of his leg. It was the shin part that I hit him in first. The bullet went in and he fell.
Mason
So I
trying to
came
sew
up
his
to him.
leg at the time.
As a matter of fact, as I think back, I probably left my shoe prints from where I walked at.
These are the shoe prints that were last.
That's how I realized. Like, I don't know if that's it. I ain't saying that because, you know, I love some raw lyrics, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know for a fact this it, but I feel like, you know, in the safe for it, like, cause I was like, God damn, they was hitting the lick. Feds hitting them bitches coming back on the back. Like the way them bitches was hitting, it was like, damn, who approved the paperwork? Seem like all this shit, you know what I'm saying? It just seemed like a nigga was, right, they had everybody right.
Signature,
Right, somebody hit the paperwork on you niggas, like, right. They picked that hoe up, like,
okay, you ready?
right.
You
They
ready?
picked the paperwork up. Cause that way they hitting you niggas with the indictment, they got everything they need already. All that, they know you had 100 keys, they know where you got it from, your mans, they know who, they know where you sent them, they know who did it, they know why they did it, they know when they got it, they know how they got it, they let you get it, so you could be
But they talk about that though, right?
dead wrong.
They talk about that just from the generations.
I don't
right?
even think that's
things move differently compared to now time frame to then.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But see, a lot of that shit to do with how they got these laws structured. That's what I'm saying. It's
No,
like people-
due to the situations that they couldn't figure out.
No, they
back
have
then.
figured them out. They loophole in that same law. The law been around since '71. Make no mistake. So the RICO law is not something new. The RICO Act, none of that shit is new.
Right.
It's just how they whipping that hoe. Cause the way they whipping that hoe is they able to weed through it. They found the back door to it. So it's like they going basically the route. Like, all right, used to be right. They had to investigate a nigga.
Right.
So they got pictures of you, and they don't know who
They
this
actually got the
person
man
is.
time and effort
And
to
they put
fucking
the-
right.
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 They going the back route because a nigga like, I passed the pack to Dubz and he get it off. It's a whole half a thing and a brick of salt. I had a whole ticket on me when they got it off. When I got off the plane at LAX, I landed with about 1,000 on me and I had to get them off. God damn it! Hollered at my plug, Chef Chatty got it all the time. Even if I don't, I know I get it on a dime. Then they come back and it's like they go look into them niggas.
Right.
Who them niggas deal with? You see what I'm saying? Who you be around? Fuck what he said.
Yep.
That's of no consequence.
Right.
But are you a legit person?
Just like the fucking.
Or are you a myth, right?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas don't even want to make a fake name, bro. You like, you could, you know what I'm saying? Like, Freddie Gill mastered that. He made a song about it. Shit so real, gotta use fake names. For real. Like, what are you doing?
It's like the fucking old dude from Chicago that got killed.
LBG Duck.
Yeah, fucking most of the niggas that got arrested. I was like, damn, I done heard their names before. It's like, they in all the songs, bro.
So I'm saying, after a while, the feds be like.
And then I looked them up and they had songs. I was like, oh shit.
But that's what I'm talking about at the time frame, right? Like,
I know it's the time frame. I'm saying we didn't change the times, bro.
No, I understand.
We've
but
gotten to a foolish point of time.
Right. That's my point. That's exactly where I was going.
It's clear.
They're
It's clear.
being
We're
so
the ones that's making the
open
wrong
with
move.
everything. When before you listen to lyrics and you're listening to a story and this and that, whatever. Now it's very, like you said, it's very specific about what is being said and how things are calculated when it comes to the exposure, right? The live, the pictures, all that stuff. Hand in hand, they're, like they said, they were just building up evidence.
Well, like I said, they're not building up evidence so much as they're.
At times they do with a lot of that shit.
But they don't have to compile the evidence when they doing like these niggas, like everybody around everybody in the video, right? Like you know what I mean? It's easy to. All right.
We saw you with him at this point.
Right. So that put you in association. That's how NBA YoungBoy got jammed in the first place. Mm-hmm. He was shooting a video in LA or some shit and had guns in the video. And somebody made the call that them were real guns. And they showed up. Apparently he did have a real gun. Right. You see?
I do.
Right. No security. You got the gun. When you could just have security with all the guns. You could just have security sitting there with all the guns. Mm-hmm. For real guns. Right. So you still secure. They have you a fake gun. So when they pull up, they looking stupid in the face. Like, man, I ain't got no gun. Everybody here that got a gun, licensed to carry, man. Mm-hmm. I'm not one of those. You can't even. You know what I'm saying? Like. Then it's getting too real. That's what I'm saying. Rap about some shit you did about 8 or 9 years ago. Statute of limitations, some shit. Mm-hmm. Like your guy said. Like your guy said.
It's like, what?
A nigga said, when I first started rapping, I want to talk about the dope and the pen and shit. Then I started switching it up, started talking about, I forgot what he said. He was like, young, he could have did that shit 5 years before Jeezy, but that come along with them sentences. And it's like, yeah. Because the shit you got it rapping about, he probably did. Right? So it's real. But he did it. It's a past tense. It's not a present or present participle. He's not actively involved in things that you can catch him up on that he's rapping about. Right. And he's also not talking about people that are active in the field. That's my problem. You see what I'm saying? Like, niggas is out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, because once they look up Dubz and Dubz is over here, and it's like, damn, this nigga got a $1.5 million mansion. Right. What does he do?
Right. And it's just him just being on here just chit chatting. You didn't say nothing, you didn't do anything wrong, but yet you got that. How did you acquire that?
Right. So then they start. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like it's on some racist. You know what I'm saying? Like it's on some racist shit for sure, right? Because I mean, how did he get that?
Right. What's going on?
Who is that guy? Yeah, we know who that is, but who is that guy with that big necklace on in the back?
Right.
They be on that type of shit.
Right.
Nigga not dancing or nothing. He just in the video.
He just in the video. Looking like a real nigga. And they like, got us one. Who is that? Find out who that. Find out who that guy. No, the guy right there. Not him. See the guy with the braids? One back there. One standing over him with the hat. He's like 6'5" or something.
He might have said his name in the song.
Mm-hmm.
Listen for the description.
Yeah. Then they just reverse engineer that bitch. Find out who he is. They come back and then, like I say, once they do all of that, they slam you with the indictment because they know your bitch ass is gonna tell it.
So with this verse,
Right. You had said
bar number 6
This all they
through
doing,
10.
This is all they doing, bro. They know your ass is gonna tell it, bro. They know for a fucking fact that you gonna tell it because you didn't really have shit to do with it. Like on some shit, like you probably was doing shit, but you rapping now. You ain't really. You might, you know what I mean? You might kind of kick back on a 30 pack, some shit that you had helped out with, some shit like that. They helped a nigga get a brick, some shit, right?
Oh, shit.
Maybe.
I was about to say, what?
No, I'm saying like you might have helped the nigga get on his feet, right?
Yeah.
Nigga dish you back some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that might have happened. You know what I mean? But
Right.
you know they don't really care about that. Like that ain't like they really tying that to them or busting you for that is gonna be this big large sum or cloud or something like that. You know what I mean? But in the scheme of now we tying this with a RICO. You aided in a crime that furthered in a criminal organization, so you are in fact a gang member, and we will be charging you with the full extent of all crimes listed. So you gonna have to proffer up and tell them about, okay, I didn't have nothing to do with this that you saying, this, that, and the third. I don't have no right, just to be able to cop out for your shit. Okay, I did give him $30,000, but I didn't know it was for whatever you say. I don't give a fuck. You just validated most of these, so now we know these gonna stick. And we ain't even want your bitch ass anyway. Right. It's not like you actually have pull for real. Right. You're not. Right. And I ain't saying like I'm not saying like these rappers got no pull. I ain't calling nigga pussy card, but I'm saying. You not gonna be doing it the same way when you gotta do shows and you know a nigga can know where you at. Mm-hmm. You're not finna be running off on the plug. You're not finna be. You see what I'm saying? Like for the most part, you're not even probably finna be dipping and dabbing in that shit just off of the stress and stuff that it takes to keep that shit going. Right. You gotta go meet with a nigga. He fronts you 10, you gotta bring him back 16, right? So you know what I'm saying? Like it's right. It's different, right? Mm-hmm. Like what?
That shit wow.
It is.
Niggas will learn one day though.
What? So I'm saying you gotta be out here. You gotta make sure this get here, that get there. It's gotta deliver. Somebody gotta pick it up. You gotta have a hoe or whatever you got for that. Or you got an abandoned house, you go, somebody got to get it, still got to bust it up. Whatever you do, you breaking it down, you selling the whole shit, somebody got to check in. Like, you're not doing that and going to the studio. And, like, for real, in no way. You might do some of that. You might be able to pull out, you know what I mean, a few moves here and there, but you're not going to really be as able to do it. Not even on that you ain't no hoe or nothing like that. Just on the activeness expectancy. I just can't picture.
Live like 8 hours of the day.
Right.
And
you got interviews with Vlad,
or you
interviews
with
Breakfast Club because you got a press run for your mixtape that's about to drop. It's at 6 in the morning. The next one at 7. You got one at 10. You got a show at 9. When the fuck are you really doing this shit?
Ever.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that be these niggas' lives. Like, you flipping pies in between this and how you collecting the money. Cause you might gotta be in LA. You see what I'm saying? Fetty Wap. I'm saying you might gotta be in LA. You got a feature or whatever you might gotta be in Atlanta.
Man.
Right. You see what I'm saying? You not. No, I don't think for a second Fetty Wap is the master ringleader of. He just dropped the album. He like literally recently just dropped the album. Because like making an album, we talking about recording nights that don't end up in songs, and you see what I'm saying? Like, no. Now he probably for sure knows some niggas that know something about it. If he gets my drill. Right. But I doubt he's the nigga. But of course they're gonna make him the face.
Mm-hmm.
The face of the indictment. Right. Like he's kingpin. El mucho grande. Jefe. The big boss. That's Fetty Wap. King Fetty Wap is what they say. Come on now. Now I'm not saying it's not possible, but how likely is it? I don't think it's that likely. Not from a street logistics side. Cause see, once you get that famous, the most important thing is safety is compromised. That's the reason why all them niggas like, oh no, them niggas don't be in the hood, bro. Them niggas lying, bro, in them songs. They don't be out here. Like, you fucking right, they don't be out here.
He babysitting.
Me? Well, I didn't even know it was on me. I was saying.
Yeah, you been babysitting for a while.
Did it on him. I just shitted on him. Man, I just did it on him.
You know that. Finish that. I'm gonna put a fresh roll. I'm gonna go ahead and take that challenge.
You sure you don't need it?
No. I'm gonna hit a fresh roll.
Big dog.
No, I'm gonna show you big dog.
Yeah, bro. I'm
gonna show you big dog.
I just really feel like these boys need to really, you know what I mean, take a consideration as to how they moving a little bit. Now again, like I say, I'm not saying none of these niggas really did this shit. I don't know what the fuck the nigga really did or didn't. He might have did it, he might not have. I don't know. But I do know that I feel like it's not a coincidence how they going about it. Like if I was to sit there and try to reverse it, I'm thinking in the mind of, so you see what I'm saying, somebody in the mind of this, it's like, okay, boom. They start seeing the trend and they notice their partner hit them and they got theirs. So all right, boom. But man, maybe something to that. Should I just go check the latest fucking charts and catch my next fucking clout body? You dig me? Like, who on the charts? YNHT Melly, murder on my mind. And they go hard, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But when now you getting charged for the murder of your two friends, and it's like yellow tape around my, you know what I mean? It's Viney. I thought I didn't mean to shoot him. He just caught me by surprise. Like, you see what I'm saying? And that's like a song you made, and it's like your two homies died. Then it's like they accuse y'all like staging this whole drive-by.
I gotta get this shit off my chest, nigga.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't mean to do it.
right, you know what I mean? Whatever the fuck happened where it's like,
he just caught me by surprise, man.
Right. You feel me? Like, might have ended up shooting. He might have accidentally shot the nigga, and then the other nigga start panicking and he shot him because he thought he was gonna tell. Type shit, right? But it's like, whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? Like, that couldn't have helped, right? make a song like Murder on My Mind, it go number one. Like I say, your daddy, these people's mama, they gotta deal with it. This nigga's such an asshole. He just bougie now. You turning into Dubz fast. You don't even want to touch it. You couldn't just try to knock it out and see if that worked.
You don't have to no more. You know what I'm saying? Something do it for you.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. When you do something like, you know what I mean? Like I say, again, I ain't saying the song ain't hard from creative standpoint, but I'm saying these rappers need to start pooling their fucking money together and look at changing these fucking laws if they want to make songs like this. Like, you can't keep making songs like this. And y'all know this RICO law. They done whipped this bitch to the case, to the point where they don't even gotta prove you actually did anything. All they gotta prove is y'all all conspired to do it. Really? That's what a conspiracy charge is. Conspiracy to commit RICO.
Yeah.
And then of course there's the traditional RICO where they're just charging you with, but like I say, and you're talking about dealings and stuff like that with people where you could just be having a homie, y'all homies, and y'all trade, you know, pills or something like that, and then he sell them or something like that. Technically, you gave him them pills, and he sold them to somebody. Y'all in a criminal enterprise. Like now, the money side of it, that's different. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm just saying how the technicality goes. Like, it's not like with crime, oh, you got to be doing it to a certain degree for them to consider it like this. Like the way we be thinking about it from a civilian life standpoint. That's how because you watch all these movies and that shit could do. You see what I'm saying? So like you see Rico, you see Frank Lucas. When you say Rico, you see. You see what I'm saying? No, nigga. That the way they got that shit set up, these niggas be cracking down on that side. They get these niggas. They go crack down on some nigga like you that's gonna tell these niggas whatever they want to know, cause you really ain't got shit to do with shit. And for some reason, they got you on a board saying you some type of dealer. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Man, I'm a fucking. I work at fucking. I work at Geek Squad. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm a father of 6 kids, man. You think I'm out here fucking trapping all day? What the fuck are you thinking? You know, well, this person you deal with, why do you deal with him? Right? Yeah, man. It's Anton. He sells me weed, man. Box check. Yeah. First one. Hey, now we can squeeze on Anton with confirmation that we got an eyewitness that you are dealing. Now we need to know who the fuck you get it from. And we gon' find out. Who you looking at?
Cause you hit him with the challenge, nigga.
What is this nigga? Some type of alpha? Baby back bitch or something? What do you think? You are. This thing, man. Let's do this thing. How we do this thing the right way. Alright, let's pop your pussy like this. Cut the camera off. Cut him off. Cut him off. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, with the henny. Cut it.
No, I'm alright. I did that for the. No, to cut the cameras off.
I know, it's your voice. And then you like, I'm alright, I got it.
The truth being told, loud and clear.
I did it for the camera. I did it for the...
16.
You can try to dodge that one. Yeah. I hit it pretty hard. It was a
Cash.
no. That's not what we do. That's how you crack things and break things. That's why they should have never gave you niggas money.
It's on. Pat Stay. Forgot who he battled.
I catch the replay.
You got the app, the caffeine app.
They be having them hoes on YouTube.
Not them. You gotta probably watch the app.
You gotta watch the what?
App. What? The app?
No, you're like the. You like the voice.
Oh, I'm trying to burp.
I thought it was the downplay from the last hit.
I fucked my voice up when I was coughing. But I feel like I got a burp. Damn, rough fingers there.
Man, so since we were talking about all this crazy shit, right? Guns were related and all this other crazy nonsense. But how do you get a real live gun onto a set as a prop? Like, I don't understand how a real gun can just show
It would
up.
definitely be easy.
Yeah. I think a lot of the times
unless it's gonna be used in a fucked up situation, right?
Well,
Because
a lot of times the prop guns be real guns.
Yeah.
It just be
You gotta
having
use blanks.
Right. So, but why isn't that managed to the severity of it? Like, I don't understand how they
Somebody check it before we shoot type shit.
Yeah, like,
just to make sure it's blanks.
That's like, I would think foundation of safety when it comes to, just because of the mass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, like in anything, right? If you just go to a gun class, right? And they're talking about, even when you go to the gun range, and they'll sit there, if you need to, they'll walk you through certain things just to make sure, because people that just purchase guns, they're not, you know, comfortable and shit, so they'll steps and shit, right? It all boils back down to what's in the chamber. So real to blanks. How did you get these real confused with some live? You know what I'm saying? Or was it just something where somebody was just like, okay, well, I got some shit that's supposed to be like this, or it's a higher, you know, grain, you know, powder, so that it might harm the individual at a certain distance. You know what I'm saying? Because then there's situations like that. But why, like, why wasn't it checked? Okay, all right, everybody ready? Checking firearm, rounds and blanks.
I feel like
All right, shoot scene, ready, say, can't, whatever.
Yeah.
Boom.
I feel like you know how it go, bro. Some niggas just be there.
So neglect, you
Absolutely.
fucked. You're fucked. It was just somebody that was just like, fuck it, gun decking some shit, just like, oh man,
Nigga put his gun in the scene. Like,
Yeah,
oh shit, where my shit at?
oh, I forgot. Oh shit, I forgot to finish. No! Bow.
Well, we can't do that.
I'm gone.
We can't do that because somebody did die for me.
Yeah, well, yeah, out of respect.
And she was a mom, you know. So
Right.
R.I.P. to that lady, you know, and condolences to her family and her child, you know what I mean.
Most definitely. But
Nah,
I
that
just,
shit was that
just
shit was different, bro, because that nigga gonna be fucked up for life off that, like. You know what I mean? Like, now he gonna be
yo,
safety patrol.
right.
You know what I mean? Cause
Before he shoots the scene, just
man,
like,
he might not even want to act. No
well,
more,
yeah, true.
Yeah.
PTSD and everything else is just like what?
I'd have been in the game for
Well,
a
when you
minute.
accidentally
You know what I'm saying?
kill a lady, you know what I mean? That's a mom, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, even if you had nothing to do with it, but you did it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You had nothing to do with it. But you did it. Like, that shit is,
Right.
bro.
It's like somebody framing you. It's like, oh my goodness.
Right, like, well, not only that, but it's like,
And the psychological effects.
yeah, you
just
really like,
long term.
she dead.
Yeah. There's nothing you couldn't say
Like, you're not
sorry
going to
enough.
jail
There's
or nothing, right.
and then you got
but
the
you
family
did.
that feels so many
Whatever
different,
type of way,
like so many emotions, like, and I've heard stories where he, I think, took him out, you know what I'm saying, like, to dinner and stuff, and that, from just some of the stuff that I heard, but, it's,
You know what I'm saying? Of course,
it's
if you just
it's so many emotions to wrap your mind around. That's why it's like, everybody takes things differently when it comes to situations. Some people try to make them into a funny situation to try to deal, right? And then I'm saying this in, we're not trying to disrespect in any way, but, there's so many emotions that come with that scenario. Like, you can't just point one finger. Like, you can easily wrap your mind around both sides and be like, oh my gosh, and this conflict and battle that now you're forced to deal with for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, how the fuck do I adjust to this now? Like you said, I might not even fucking want to act no more. But then it might unlock some other shit too. There's either or, but it might push him into doing something, different, in the situation, like you said, safety. He might become some, big advocate when it comes to, gun safety, blah, 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 due to a situation, because he can, and he can probably speak about his, experiences and all this other stuff, but there's just,
well, I mean,
it's just crazy.
he ain't gonna do that probably, but
No, I'm just saying there's possibilities that the situation
he
is
gonna
just,
check everything he do.
it's
I
like,
bet.
what?
You know what I mean? Like I say, shit, man. I mean, I'll wait a couple weeks before I make a joke about it. But until then, it's very sad thing. But
Yeah, that shit was crazy when I seen it. I was like, damn, bro.
cause that shit make it where you but like I say, he not the only accident.
No, correct. You had Brandon Lee. That's the only one that I'm aware of, recent that I was able to consciously
that's
remember.
Bruce Lee's son.
Yes, and that was a big deal at that time. Like, everybody was like, how did this
Related
happen?
to set injuries and stuff like that. Cause remember, he broke his back on the set in a fight, and
there was a lot of faulty things that they said when it came to
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's been a whole bunch of those, but you know, from everything from probably a stunt driver that didn't get out the car,
Right.
or you know,
Right.
he didn't stay in the car,
Right.
you know, right, whatever, right. It happened.
Compared to compared to a very high possibility of this going to happen, compared to, well, I wouldn't think that this would happen because this shouldn't have happened. You know, like if he spins
like
this
I
car out,
the guns
there's a chance
is
that he
usually
probably-
blank guns, so you get the sound, you get the pop, you get the fire. It's just supposed to be a blank round. So from a loading standpoint, you gotta realize it could have been a situation where the shell came from the manufacturer and was loaded, but should have been blanked out. Cause that's all it is. Just a hollow shell they didn't pack.
Okay, so we don't
if
have
one of the
somebody
ones
gun
that
safety on scene.
But
like,
that's what I'm saying. They could have had an
they shoulda
intern
had,
or some
you know,
dude who don't really know guns.
Okay, trying
loading
to
these
cut costs,
rounds.
That's not.
No, loading these rounds in this gun. Like,
Okay. Yeah, I can understand that possibility. Yeah,
You know
I
what
can
I'm
see,
saying?
yeah.
it's not that far.
Because a lot of the people that's on the set, they not really like, they like assistants and
Right.
fucking-
California
But
not
I'm
even
just
a
saying,
gun
if
state
you're
like
dealing-
that.
If
So
there's
if you talking
something
about
dealing with guns in this situation, I would just assume that there would be somebody there that's certified to handle these.
again,
firearms.
they're not handling real firearms. So
But you
that would be, and then even then, he would probably be there as an instructor on how they should handle it for acting methods, how it should look, stuff like that. Because again, they are accustomed to shooting guns that's blanks. Like there's a million gun movies. Like they do this all the time. Like it's not like it's just like a plane crashing, bro. Like it's not the way you making it sound. It's just unfortunate that it's crazy, but every now and again, something like that might happen. Especially when you talk about you dealing with pyrotechnics and stuff, because it could have been some, you know, boom, they don't see it, and explosion.
right. Somebody was standing in the wrong spot.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
what I'm
Goes
saying?
off
Yeah.
prematurely while they moving it
Yeah.
to the site. It blows up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is, it's no different. It just seems like it
Yeah.
because it's a dude that shot a woman. Like they had nothing to do with the movie. You know what I mean? Like she was on the set for, she was a camera woman. You know what I mean? Like type of shit. Like so. I mean, like she had nothing to do with the movie. Like she wasn't the actress or anything like that. So it's like, you know, probably was doing as they doing ricochet bullet or something like that. You know, I don't know the story now. Could be something more murder she wrote for all we know. You know what I mean? Like, well, I don't want to start no rumors. You know what I mean? You know, I can think of a few things. You know what I mean? But it could be more Angela Lansbury or it could be some more, you know, Dick Van Dyke. You know what I mean? Dr. Diagnosis or whatever the fuck it what was the name of that shit?
What is that?
What's the name of that show I used to look?
Just coming up with shit now.
What's the name of that show?
Doctor Diagnosis. What kind of name is that?
Why you niggas judging me, y'all? Y'all had to write.
That would be the worst name for a show. Doctor Diagnosis.
There's something with Dick Van Dyke in it. I just can't think of the name of the show right now. Y'all don't like Dick Van Dyke?
Diagnosis, Dyke. That's what you were watching. Is that what's going on? The triple D.
Let me find the name of this show since you pussy nigga wanna try to play me.
Man.
Y'all didn't watch Dick Van Dyke?
I've seen it a couple times.
That's what I'm saying. Why you niggas trying to act like y'all don't know who Dick Van Dyke is?
But diagnosis and Dick Van Dyke.
Diagnosis, bro.
That's just nah.
Not
Right.
the one in the black and white. What the one?
I thought about it, but tripped over the fucking Ottoman thing, step stool.
Diagnosis murder.
Doctor diagnosis.
I was fucking close.
No, never heard that. When
Came
that
out, yeah, nigga, 93, bitch.
No, not aware.
My memory's vast, ho. I was born in 89.
But when it comes to them shots, boy,
That sound like a CBS show.
Like a hoe.
Doctor diagnosis, nigga. Yeah.
That's not what it was.
That was close. Diagnosis.
Well, I grew up, I'm got doctor diagnosis.
He's a doctor that solves crime.
I'm diagnosing all these niggas with something.
I'm diagnosing you.
Why you niggas want to hate on me?
You got this wrong, and you have this
All
wrong.
I want to know why they hating on me. I never did nothing to these niggas. And they hate
Oh,
on
psychology, huh?
me.
I'm
Told
gonna diagnose you.
I was right, though. Diagnosis murder. That was the name of it, Doctor Diagnosis.
Yeah, it goes hand in hand there.
It's the opposite of Grey's Anatomy.
You're right.
He can diagnose it, but he can't solve it.
That's how you feeling today, bro? Oh, you want to get in your bag today? Nobody told me he was bringing a bag he wanted to get in. I didn't see it. Where the fuck? Is that how we doing it? That's pretty good.
Oh shit! I was
That's pretty
playing
good.
that shit out strong. Oh my goodness! No.
Putting cases on all you bitches. Think you could play me?
Oh my god, that was a good one. Oh, that shit was like some. That was definitely Chappelle material. That was definitely up there. That was. Oh my god.
No, see, but
Oh my god, that was a good one.
no, nigga. Diagnosis murder. Nigga.
Shit.
Yeah, nigga. He used to help his son solve it. His son was the cop that he couldn't go take nobody down, but he could tell a nigga where to go. He was like Monk before Monk, you know what I mean? And he had a show in the 70s. But that was more like Dick Van Dyke and the bitches, you know what I mean?
So hold on. Wait, you saw these? When did you see these?
In the 90s. I just got a memory like that.
Right.
They used to be like the late night shit. They used to come on before like the Saturday
Watch
night
Walker, Texas
wrestling
Ranger.
and shit.
Our city.
I watched Touched by Angel.
You know what I'm saying? I watch what's the other one that used to come on?
I didn't see us any.
That was like an 11 o'clocker.
I just was probably asleep.
Yeah.
I wasn't an up
Bullshit.
all night type of kid. I like my sleep. Wasn't my thing. But yeah. What was I saying? No.
Don't get me started.
Oh yeah. Diagnosis murder. I was saying diagnosis murder, but it was something else.
I'm not that hard to get in there. Makes me let me know that I'm
Hey bro, you wanna stop playing that banjo over there?
feel like I'm alive. It's like
Or you was talking about the situation,
Right.
like how it could be like a plot or some shit, or
Different.
scenarios.
Yeah, that could it be a possibility.
It could be. Could be a plot. You know, it really could. And not even on him, I'm saying this reminds me of an episode of Diagnosis Murder. This happened on a episode. Somebody planted the blank in the gun. Planted the bullet in the blank. So it was like even with stacked. You shoot, but you gotta do takes. Right? And he was like, but you knew that he was gonna angle the gun at that perfect angle. No one else could have thought of that. Only you. Because only you had access to the logs of who was the employee at the time. Only you knew exactly why and where they would shoot the scene and how she would be set up behind the camera. Only you could calculate that ricochet. Get him out of here.
I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you rascally kids. Oh.
Do not call me to be a cop. Unless it's like Denzel. I would love to play a rendition of Training Day. I thought of my own version of Training Day, except in this version, I'm going to kill the rookie cop. It's more like Training Day, but it's like mixed in with soft. And so like, I'm like Jigsaw, right? But I'm like Denzel Jigsaw. So it's like, my nigga. And then he going to think like, he going somewhere to like really do some cop work. And it's going to be like, I have a game I would like to play. Because, you know, I can't say the other one for probably copyright reasons. So.
Have y'all seen the new one?
With Chris Rock?
Mm-hmm.
With Chris Rock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I seen it, I think.
I started. I haven't. I started and then something happened.
What happened?
I fell asleep.
I watched it, I think, 2 times.
It was one of those late night things. I was like, let me see if I get into this real quick. And
You know what else I watched? What was it, American Skin? That what you want me to watch? Okay, I ain't watched it yet, but I'm gonna watch it now. I did. I remember this. See, I'm telling you, I'm gonna watch it.
75 episodes later.
That tells you I'm gonna watch it though. It's on my mind now. It's on my mind now, so I'm gonna watch it soon. American Skin. I ain't watched it though. Was that the one?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was another one. Damn, I can't remember. But yeah, no, bro. I think that how would you feel if we was doing like a skit and like I dropped a piano on you? Would you be like? Would you think it's like an accident, or would you think it's like beef?
What, you doing a skit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, if it was in a playful manner, yeah, it'd be fine.
Like a grand piano?
Yeah,
or
like Wild and Coyote shit, but we have it up under there. We was doing like a skit, and then I was like Wild and Coyote, and he was like Road Runner, so he was supposed to let me meet, but he ain't meet fast enough, and it dropped on him. It's like boom. It's like oops, but because it wasn't supposed to drop, it was supposed to not drop. It's like part of the shit, but then that bitch accidentally had an accident. It was like.
You have to exaggerate the piano. Right. Keys that fall off. Right. Something that's very
Hop, hop, thug love.
right. Because if it just crushes. Now, but then you can also go extreme, right? You can also do it to where you would think that because of the characters being what they are, you would think, okay, it's gonna be funny. But when it crushes, it's just blood and bone matter just goes everywhere, and the piano's just solid, just. And then it's like, oh, you look over at him and he's just covered with my face and other shit, just, and he's just like, oh.
It's like some Mortal Kombat shit.
Right, I didn't, wrong universe, oh shit. Right, you know what I'm saying?
But see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, in that universe right there, you gotta realize that still could have been an accident. And although it seems weird, it's pretty common. So I think Alec Baldwin will be fine. I hope he's fine because I love him from 30 Rock. He was great in 30 Rock, so I wish the best for him. I don't wish the best for all white men, but Alec Baldwin I do wish well for him. So I hope that no one's taking the ill will for him. If it was truly an accident, I hope that, niggas just let it be. They don't start no PETA campaign or no shit. You know how niggas be. It's like, start showing up to the sets and he can't even get in. They're throwing blood and shit on the car. And, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Justice for women against domestic violence. And it's like, man, I didn't know this lady. I didn't try to do this. I support what you trying to do. I don't hate nobody out here. Like, but everybody's trying to put their point on it. And it's like, just gotta let people do what they doing, but it's like same token. That's at the expense.
It don't be
of
enough for them though.
Right.
So it wasn't enough for me. Like, nigga, you not involved, bro. Shut up.
Right, bro. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, man, I'm out here consulting with the family. I'm out here trying to start a college, trust fund for a kid and. You know what I mean? All of this different shit, man. You don't know what I'm doing, man. I ain't putting this shit in tabloids just to put this shit in tabloids. This shit ain't even like that. Like, bro, I just shot a lady that had nothing to do with nothing. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, even as like a hardened criminal type of nigga. What's wrong?
No, nothing.
Oh. Even as like a hardened criminal type of nigga, niggas have a certain code usually that they try to go by that involves not harming ladies and kids. You know what I mean? Even some of these young niggas got that trait. You know what I mean? Of understanding where they don't fuck off around your grandma and you know what I mean. And sometimes you know what I mean. Not all the time. Not even a lot of the times, but sometimes now. You see it, but when it comes to the reality of what that was just looked like a freak accident, but looked like he taking all the steps to try to like make sure motherfuckers can feel good about it in some ways, you know what I mean, or trying to. Shit, I'm pretty sure he don't like the thought of it at all. Like I said, you shot a woman you don't even know. Like you know what I mean? He's the star in whatever movie he's in. He's on the set. I mean, not for nothing, but as a star, especially, maybe he talked to people, but I just don't. You know what I mean? As a star, they don't really be out there just like, yo. So how was your? You know what I mean? Like that ain't. They go back to their trailer.
Chopping it up with the assistant prop director.
You know what I mean? They send while they doing whatever they doing. And
the lighting and
right.
And
they
shit.
Send whoever in. They eating and they come in. They assistant. They come in. They approving and they doing whatever they doing. And they moving and grooving. Like they don't be fraternized with these people, so they don't really know these people like that. Like he might have seen her and said, "Hey, if you just killed her, shot her, killed her." That's even weirder. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's a different type. Like that's a kill. Like I feel like you don't think about until it happens. Like where it's like, dude, how would you feel if that was you? Like I don't know how the fuck I would feel. That's the first thing I thought when I seen that shit. Like you done shot somebody that you ain't have beef with, that you ain't even know that he wasn't even trying to shoot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't even like he was trying to shoot. It's like an accident, but a nigga dead.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, whoopsie.
Right.
But somebody died
Right.
at the end of this whoopsie. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, what? That's like, you know what I mean? It's like it's a mistake, but it's like, no, somebody died though. Like, and of course, it's really a mistake. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because again, I doubt Alec Baldwin is running around checking clips.
Yeah.
You just said on a movie set like, this thing loaded.
Yeah.
Right.
The weight is off.
Right.
Right. Picture that happening, right? What's the likelihood of that? This pop gun doesn't feel right. Is this a real gun? Yes, Mr. Baldwin. Well, it's got blanks. Okay. You sure? I mean, this feels a little bit over 4 pounds. Man, it's got to be like 4.5 or something. Are all the bullets in this clip just regular? Has anyone checked that? I mean, I'm sure he'll be like that now. Not on that type of shit, but before, like, you know what I mean? He's just an actor. You know what I mean? Like, come in, like, you gotta think about what you think a John Wick shooting look like.
Crazy.
Between, you see what I'm saying, from a blank standpoint on the guns and shit they be using, because you've seen the guns and shit he be using. They make a point to use these guns in the movie because of the skills he's acquired. So
Right.
that's why you see a lot of the times he'll have a Baronelli shotgun,
Right.
and he actually flips it over
Right.
and reload.
Right.
He reload on blanks.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, use typically, you know what I mean? Or
But then,
right, but they don't like, right, you know what I mean? That's
some
what you
movies
would
they
be.
just do the just actual guns. They don't fire nothing, and then they just add in the
Right.
fucking effects
Right,
afterwards.
but see,
and
on
they just
like
act
the
like
John
you're
Wick
shooting,
type of movie,
you know what I'm saying? But yes, in that
usually
situation,
there's more
right.
of the blank usage because
Right.
they want to give more of
The realism.
realism of the gun spark. Like, that's what make the John Wick movies honestly so lit. It's the realness of, like, they don't have none of that shit that, you know how motherfuckers be, you know how
The
it be
CGI
when the
shit.
CGI, they be like,
Right.
it's more about all realism,
Right.
like, type of shit's like, we, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
again, like I say, he had the guns, he be flipping them, he clip, cause like, but you can go look on probably TikTok or whatever it is you look at and see the videos of him, what's his name, Keanu Reeves, and all these different courses and shit. Like, that nigga gets busy
Right.
with
In
some
real
guns.
life. Yeah, for
Like,
real. Right.
on some. Now, I ain't saying I know what he would do in a situation particularly, but based on the results of what he's shown that he can potentially do in a situation, most of that John Wick shit wasn't that far off, because he was tink, 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 flip, bing, 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 even with shotgun. Like, that's why I say when he started on that shit, I'm pretty sure the director was like, wait a minute, you could do all of that?
I'm just gonna leave that in.
Right, like, for real.
Just leave that
And he's
in.
like, wait, what's that thing you just did? He's like, oh,
Hold on.
pop flip.
Get dressed real quick. Come
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he be doing all that shit. He flip it over. He load them bitches up. All of that. He doing all of that. The fast loads when he do the things. Put the shotgun back on a nigga. That shit he will show you he can actually do. Like, and hit a target. So
I think I've seen that video before.
Hmm?
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've seen at least one, because it's multiple of them. Because it's one with him and Halle Berry, and she's pretty good. She's no Keanu Reeves, but she's pretty good. I mean that with all due respect. I mean, she's pretty good, but that nigga be slapping through them bitches. That nigga don't be missing. That nigga be moving through that hoe. It's bing, 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 bing. Ding, ding, ding. Like, no misses. What's that? Now, of course, like I say, that doesn't account for the shock factor because you can do all of that right now, of course, but when niggas actually shoot back at you, that may change how well you can do those things. But yeah, same token, like I said, from a movie standpoint, works perfectly because that's what he's accustomed to doing. He's doing it blank. So that's what literally, like I say, they don't have like I can't like you've seen John Wick's, right? I can't really think of a scene they have that's a lot of just unrealistic. Like they had like the car crashes. They actually crash the cars. They like that's what I'm saying. Most of the stuff you see in a John Wick movie actually happens in some form or another. So it's a whole bunch of blanks being used. So it's very possible for somebody to have gotten shot. You know what I mean? Because again, like I say, even if you are looking at it, are you looking at it all the time? Are you just always looking? You see what I'm saying? Looking, are you looking at every shot you take, or are you looking at the? Like I say, it's so many factors that go into this shit. That's some faulty ass shit to have happen. I'm very sorry to hear that it happened.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That nigga gonna think
sure.
about that shit forever. Oh, like I said, I hope he keep acting. Rest in peace to the lady, because she literally had no reason to be in this predicament, man. Where you just came to work as a camera woman, like you definitely did not. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Like it's not even. You know what I mean? That's like some occupations where you can plan on having a potential death because of your date. You know what I mean? Everything from window washing. You know what I mean? As a camera woman, I'm pretty sure she did not plan on getting shot in the face or nothing like that. Ever in her life. Like, you know, not on no police shit, you know, like, probably never used guns type shit. You know what I mean? Not a big fan of them type shit.
Right.
You know how it go, bro. Right. Single mom, kid, I mean, probably don't even fuck with guns, never knew nothing, probably didn't even know that you don't stand in a direct aim or whatever the fuck the shit was that lined up that crazy ass. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Because some people will be like, same token, you got to get the shot, right? It's your job. So, and again, he's supposed to be blanks. Well, she probably done shot 10 million times and never a concern. So it wouldn't even be no reason for her to flinch. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It wouldn't be nothing like her duck, nothing like that, nothing. Probably something she's seen every day. Probably had did that scene probably 15 times. Yeah, that probably wasn't even, you don't even know what clip that was. That might have been 3 or 4 clip. You know what I mean? Like,
take 8.
Right, you know what I mean? Pow. Take 9. Pow. Take 10. Pow. The fuck? I ain't counting these hoes out, bro. I'm just doing the shot. What they paid me for? They can't even pay me $10 million to be James Bond or whatever the fuck I was supposed to be in this movie. You know what I mean? I'm just giving people what they want. That's crazy. I hope no freak accident shit happen. It's all black guy. I mean, freak accident.
A
Like,
piano just coming through the fucking.
yo, you get attacked by like a coyote.
Okay.
Just a random.
deal with that. How you take that one? Counter that threat. Yeah, I've learned the art. Look, I'm now the master of threats.
You ran into a coyote?
No, deal with that one, right? Yeah. Try to talk back. That's what I'm gonna hit a nigga with. Yeah, nigga go get talk shit to me. I'm saying, what, bruh? All right, bruh. I got some coyotes for your ass. What does that mean? Nigga, you got niggas? No, coyotes. You're gonna have to deal with the coyotes. Shit, man. Shit, we like.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with the coyotes, buddy.
Yeah. You'd be like, what? You're like, what are you? Nigga, he calls his people coyotes. No, this nigga really showed with real
No, not the coyotes. Other people, I mean, real coyotes.
This nigga
You're
got
gonna
a
have
that
to
says
deal
coyote,
with
right?
You're like, what, cuz, man? Get your crazy ass on, man. That's right, bro. I'm gonna crazy my way out of fight.
Comes back with a whole pack.
Seething coyotes just looking at you like, and you thought I was playing?
Yeah, you know how Snoop Dogg had the little nose piece with the new video? He got that
See?
on, fucking
That's
with
what
the
I'm
string.
gonna do, bro.
Fucking like,
That's what I'm gonna do, bro. Look, that's what we need to do. They remixing all these moves, but they ain't remixed Bone yet. Look, we gonna make a new one called Coyote. Yeah. It's gonna be the same plot as Bones, except
Zombie coyotes or some shit.
absolutely. So the nigga gonna come back with coyote powers. You know what I mean? So instead of being Bones, he gonna be a nigga that come back as a coyote. You see what I'm saying?
At night he transform into the coyote.
So he's gonna be
real
coyote.
scraggly hair.
Like
just-
Bones. And you know, you can do it at will. So it's like, oh, you thought it was a game? And then it's like coyote.
Get the snout out with the canines. Yeah, it's just.
Except he gonna be a restless coyote. Undying coyote. Yeah. That's how we gonna do it. Now Hollywood holla at me. All I want is licensing. I don't even really want nothing. Y'all do whatever y'all want with it. You know what I mean? I got millions of these, you know what I mean? Y'all need something clearly, you know what I'm saying? Because these niggas is running out of them. They just remake, stupid remake. That's why I told you, see, now you niggas starting to understand what I'm talking about with these Negro Enlightenment pictures they doing. It's like, all right, bro, enough, man.
You see, they got a new screen coming
How
out.
about a Negro Enlightenment picture where you make
They got a
some
new
shit?
screen coming out. You seen Scream?
Of course you the same screen. They just got, that's what I'm saying. It's just
They got
remake.
right. So it's fucking.
It's like Hollywood fresh.
It's
out of
just an
Hollywood.
add-on. It still plays off the same shit. They just go back to the same house, and it's supposed to be like everything at the end. It's supposed to be ends at the end. You know, like
but
trying
it
to
ain't
end
gonna
the series type
It's
situation.
gonna end based on the box office tickets. Same thing. That's what I'm saying. Only thing that I
Hell yeah,
expect.
because if that hoe go hard, they gonna come out
Right.
with another one.
The only thing that I expect to get a remake is Fast and the Furious, because I feel like at
They
this
still
point
fresh, don't they? Ain't they going to
they
like 10?
They on 10 now, but I'm saying like that's the only thing I expect to get remade, because I feel like at this point they just saying F you. We're gonna show you how many fucking movies a nigga can make about the same fucking movie. Just to fuck with you. We hear the critics. Y'all want us to stop? Fast and the Furious 11. This time the Rock is riding a rattlesnake. Vin Diesel hijacks a giraffe. They're on a heist through Madagascar.
Giraffe.
They're on a heist through Madagascar to get back Leo the lion. It was Samuel L. Jackson is in this one as Nick Fury. It's so much Wayne Brady. It's gonna be.
Hey,
He's-
we're here to assemble.
But no, Shield not gonna be in. But Samuel L. Jackson will be as Nick Fury, bro. Yeah, man, the overall thing. Yeah, bro, they don't give a fuck. They sending fuck yous out like repeatedly, bitch. We can make it minute we want to. You gonna get a Fast and the Furious 17, guaranteed. You can wait on it, nigga. I guarantee you, they got another one in the stash. Cause every year some new kids come out. And it's still cool.
Yep.
Fast cars,
We
bro.
just gotta replace the villains, really.
Right.
Just replace the villains and
This one is getting out of jail.
right.
Right. As long as Vin
This
Diesel,
was friends with.
as long as Vin
back
Diesel
in the
can
day.
keep doing that simple ass acting he have to do, his age is not a problem. As long as he stands in some type of way shape, cause he ain't like he have to do no crazy fight move. He be like, I trusted you.
Cut. Stunt.
Right, you know what I mean? Like,
Alright, good shit.
right, let's go back.
Ready?
Letty,
Sing.
get that skill.
Action.
Letty, let's go. Dumb. Fuck off me. Dumb. Cut. Beautiful, beautiful. Wrap it up, wrap it up. Right, yeah, what you mean? This shit ain't hard. You do it all the time. Like, yeah, you can do this shit till they working 90 if you wanted to. Cause you know, like he be doing that shit for real, and he wasn't like he did that much. Not like he was doing no kung fu scenes and that. He had like a couple tussle scenes, but that hasn't been a thing since they added The Rock, and you know what I mean. It's like, you know, like. Who, by the way, shout out to him. He's the highest paid actor in the world.
You got another movie coming out. Uncharted. It's him and
I think I seen the preview for
it's
that.
him and Spider-Man. Dude. Forgot his name. The latest Spider-Man.
Peter Parker.
Correct. Well, no, his real name.
Spider-Man. That's what the fuck he talking about. What do you want from me?
We live.
Nigga got Skittles.
You want something?
Tom Holland.
You gonna tell me about it, or
I think I know who that is.
No, well, it's based off the game. I think that game Uncharted. It just looks really good. It's a new movie coming out. There's some other people that's in it. Don't remember their names, but they're in other things like that I've seen. But it looks really good, action packed. You know, like one of the scenes, like he's in a cargo ship, right? And they're fighting or whatever. He falls out the cargo, or he wakes up attached to the fucking cargo ship. He gets like locked up in it, and he's falling or whatever. Right as it's coming out the plane, he fucking fighting some guy, gets back up on the fucking cargo ship. You know what I'm saying? And then gets pushed out by a car, and then he's just fucking free falling. So then, you know, the scene kind of cuts like, okay, what's gonna happen? You know, so shit like that. Like it's like, oh shit, like what the fuck? So you know, it looks pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely gonna be watching this other preview. It looked pretty good.
remind me of the type of movie I made.
Oh hell.
Yeah, I don't know what movie producers were playing. I live a double life.
What's the name of the movie?
What movie?
The movie that you were making that sounds similar.
What movie? What movie?
You said you had something similar, right?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a movie.
Mm-hmm. What movie?
I don't know. You tell me. Oh, that's the name of the movie.
What movie?
Oh, right on.
I told you the name so many times. You've heard of it. You just ain't seen it yet. Yeah.
What kind of those? What kind of those?
You want her?
No.
So just regulars, you.
Is that like that's like a berry bag or something
Yeah.
tropical
Well, yeah, 'cause
or
it's
some
pink,
shit.
and it got like the pastel color thing going on. So, smoothies. Oh, that's right. These are the thick ones, the thick ones. When you got the little yogurt things on the, you know what I'm saying? When you got the outside, well,
Let me get
this.
yeah.
Can you pass me the rum then, please?
Is this like
Can you pass me the rum, please?
does the
He don't want to tear it up.
I don't want
But
to.
he don't want to like open it.
Pull out the sides, pull out the gold parts.
There you go.
Fuck you, nigga.
So nervous. He don't want to tear that box up.
Don't feel bad because when I first did it, I pulled the top right off.
I don't even know what this tastes like, but I want to try it again. I can't remember what this tastes like. I forgot we had this.
Yeah, I've been trying to circulate through some of the stuff that I got.
What the fuck is this? I want to
Yeah,
remember
quite a
the
few
name.
shits.
Yeah, this is a Casino Azul. Triple añejo. With the rose petal in your nose hole.
Lucas here.
No, sir, not for me. I'm pouring right to the tippy. Okay,
Did you already take that violation shot?
absolutely not. Y'all didn't say if y'all wanted me to take it, so I'm treating like it ain't happened till otherwise. Now you gotta prove it.
So then you just. So you
He
just
admitted it was like 3
proved-
minutes.
Right. So you just admitted. So that would be an additional violation to
You
the.
can't prove that.
Yeah, I just did on the podcast because you just said what you said.
No, you couldn't prove this is an additional violation.
What?
What's the additional violation?
You know what the violation was.
What's the additional violation?
Oh, the additional violation
Mhm.
is for you admitting that you were not trying to take that shot.
When the hell I ain't trying to take it?
What? The violation shot. You should. You're
That's
trying to act
probably-
like it doesn't exist.
I'm saying. That's what I would do.
I'm stretching right now too. I'm stretching.
Just want to make sure we clear.
You did say that though, and you gave a time amount.
And like I said I'm stretching because I was go back and watch the video.
I'll
And
call
I was
if you nigga bought it at home.
I just have to make sure I remember to fucking say something about it because I'll forget.
Yep, forget that. Your legs just like that.
What?
Well,
Niggas don't understand nothing. You got but fucking a mouthful of Skittles in your goddamn mouth. Oh, sorry. A mouthful of Skittles. And fucking.
legal Skittles go out on the coast. Goddamn feds.
I like the fucking tropical and the regular. Occasionally, I jump on the yogurt jump offs.
I just got those. I didn't get them from. I didn't get them. Somebody gave them to me.
You know what I'm saying? It's nice.
But cheers to the beers on the host and cheers. All they got to say is This shit better not be strong as shit. I'm gonna do a tap on the flicker with the yada. Still pretty good. Still pretty good. That is how I remember it.
Yeah.
It is how it should be. That's my new slogan, by the way. It is as it should be. It makes me feel godly when I say it.
You know how sometimes you take a shot and then like your mouth be like kind of dry or some shit like that don't even.
Yeah, if you got a smoothie Skittle, then you really a thing. You know what I mean? But you niggas ain't fucking with nothing like that. Y'all uncultured. More like a swine, you know? But I get it, you know? There's no policing, you know? There's no policing. What did you want to talk about, though?
Shit. I go with that. Y'all seen that Boosie shit?
The Boosie arrest?
No, him and Lil Nas X, like right after the podcast last week, they had got into it.
Oh, yeah, and he was like...
Lil Nas X was like, I got a song coming out with Boosie. And Boosie went off on him.
Star T. Yeah. And it was like, hope you kill yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was tough. It was a little harsh. He went full rage hater mode. Think he pretty much confirmed at this point he in fact does feel all those ways that they said he felt it. He was like, nah, it's for this reason, and it's for this reason, it's for this reason. But there is a little bit of the
Yeah.
you don't talk to me. You a P dash star K, right? Whatever you need. Right. Don't talk to me, so. But yeah.
That's crazy. Like
That was a little bit different. Like, you know, like I said, I can understand the parts where we talking about the kids and that's what he was talking about, but I mean, because Boosie, y'all remember, he been speaking on dude for a minute, so he cannot at this point have any requirement for they got not to speak about him.
they've been going at it for a minute. Like,
well, not only have they been talking about shit for a little minute, I'm saying for Boosie, it has become a campaign statement. You understand? So, I have a nigga that makes kind of a living off of this at this point. Because I'm sure there's people that sent donations. You know how I go with the stars. People that sent donations and money and bought different memorabilia because he said some shit that resonated with them. Like, hell yeah. Fuck them. You know what I mean? You feel me? So this is big business, by the way. And when you start being a savior, that's a big deal. Right. And I'm not saying he's anybody's savior, but I'm saying Boosie does have a particular fan base. And a lot of the people that Boosie's particular fan base is think like him. These are all factual things. That's all I'm saying. Now, I like some little Boosie songs, but I was always more of a Webby fan. From being honest. So, there's that. But, yeah, Boosie's Boosie in the, definitely he in the interesting state where Yeah, that's a big deal for people. For me, it wasn't that big of a shock, so it wasn't that big deal. Not that I think that you should have talked to Lil Nas X like that. As a type of nigga Boosie is, I expect him to say shit like that. But the you could tell he had just been waiting on Lil Nas X to mention him.
I don't know, man,
Type of
because
shit.
I watched an interview that he did with Vlad a couple weeks ago, and it was like right after like Turk had went on like a run of like saying some shit that he wasn't supposed to say. And, you know, Vlad was like, you know, he trolling, right? And he was like, yeah, man, I ain't gonna mess with that little dude, man. Like, I know he trolling. And then like a couple weeks later, it's like he said he did a song with you, and you just went all the way off.
So basically, because you could have just been like, stop playing with my name, whatever. But you didn't have to, because it's not like the shit you saying is gonna make. You see what I'm saying? It ain't gonna make.
It's gonna make him go harder.
Right.
Like,
It ain't gonna make the shit.
that was
go.
something light. You know what I'm saying? I got a song with him. Like, that's not even a game. Like, that's just, I'm supposed to do something real quick.
I'm finna stop me and you in the shower and post that shit like it's from a DM.
What?
That's the type of, man, Lil Nas X was a professional troller.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing you gotta know, one of the reasons why he was able to sustain through all of his mockery phases. Like, remember, when he came out and he wasn't really country. Then he got Tim McGraw. Or whatever dude. Right. Like, I mean, Billy Showers on the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, before that, he was like a barb. Like one of those people that's like a super Nicki Minaj fan to the point they identify, or their identity is that of being a barb. Right? He's one of those. So yeah, this dude is a internet troll god, right? I mean, he trolls in his videos pretty much, you know, with the stuff he be doing, the Satan, rolling on Satan and stuff like that, and that was all, you know. If you're a Christian, that's supposed to offend the fuck out of you, right? So that's what he do. So when you talk about that, yeah, you get to talking like that, it's like fat. You know what I mean? Whatever. Okay, I got him hot. Watch what I do next. That's the type of nigga Lil Nas X is. And he got the ultimate support right now. So it's not like he can really say something offensive because he already like gay. So you can't really say nothing that's offensive to gay people because he's gay. So outside of that, he's still a man. So it ain't like he black. So it's not like he probably gonna say something that's offensive. You see what I'm saying? Like, he trolls. So he knows how to troll you as an individual. But throughout his social media career, he used that to like make the. I mean, that's how he kind of kept when the songs didn't connect. That's how he kind of kept himself relevant. Basically, was the ability to keep himself hot on social media because he was hot on social media before that. That's what kind of picked him up was the fact that he had stuff dropped and then got more stuff.
Yeah, that shit pretty fucking. That shit was crazy.
I mean,
I seen that as soon as I left here. We went to that CVS over there, and I'm in the parking lot. I'm like, oh shit.
I could have predicted it honestly because, like I said, it's a situation where, again, you gotta think about who the type of person Boosie is. Like, do you think Boosie cares about people saying, "Oh, you're not supposed to say the F word"? Nigga, I was on death row. Do you know who you talking to? Do you think I care what you think I can't say? For real, do you think I care what you think I can't say?
Yeah. Nigga had cancer.
He did twice. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's not of the normal variety for you to even be trying to tell him. Like, I'm Boosie. I've been in the game like damn near 20 years type of, like, you know what I mean? Like, still getting paid for shows, getting paid for posts and all this other stuff. Like, hell yeah, what are we talking about? Like, yeah, he would never care. But for some reason, you know, I get it, because people might believe that. People might believe that. And Boosie from the old school, so he probably really don't even get the trolling shit to a certain degree he needs to get it to. You know what I mean? Like, to like not fall for the bait. Like,
Cause that wasn't even the shit that you can piss a nigga off with,
Right.
bro. That's like some shit I brush this off. You know what I'm saying?
Boosie wasn't around for a lot of these social media birth. Boosie just got out not that long ago. I mean, it's been a little minute, but it ain't been that long for it to be like, oh yeah, he just mastered all this new technology and knows all of the terms and is involved with all of the, you know what I'm saying, intricacies of these platforms, and it's in social groups and in spaces on Twitter and shit. No, Boosie didn't go through all of that. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't go through a lot of those ground phases to get to understand that social media is built off of this and that and the third.
That nigga used to go live every day. What?
His Instagram keep getting shut down, first off. So that's inaccurate. So he ain't had an Instagram all the time. Or even
I used to follow that every time he created a new page. I
Right.
followed that hoe.
Right.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. But he don't got one now. Right. And again, the dude got out. Instagram had
I'm
already.
just
been
saying,
like
when he
6 or
have
7
one, he
When Boosie got out, Instagram was like 5 or 6 years old. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you're not right. I'm just saying that's a fact. When Boosie got out, Instagram was like 5 or 6 years old. It's a been around platform. It was a household thing.
I mean, he tweeted the last shit, and Twitter been out since like 06. So I mean, like,
Yeah, because
I think he pretty much got the social media shit.
Yeah, well, when we talking about the interacting, Boosie had to get on Twitter, learn Twitter because Instagram got shit down. Whereas,
Oh man, just imagine what that video.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That's why they took his Instagram right there.
I would love to see
Pretty
a
sure they got his
Chappelle
Twitter there.
skit of how he reacted.
But you know how they do it. They know that Twitter gone. And they got to twist, create some shit under a cat Abby. It's gonna be called Boosted LV 095555.
I didn't hear the first part.
Boosie Cat.
Boosie Cat.
LV 095555. I'll burn this nigga. Well, who you think you are?
That nigga did go mad hard though, bro.
He did. Like a motherfucker.
Who?
Boosie.
Yeah.
I mean,
That nigga went hard, my nigga.
It was just like, what?
he went to the, like I say, for me, he went to the degree that I expected him to go to. Like I said, he is a prison reformed street dude from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm pretty sure he don't be like, oh no, I'm not gonna say the F word because the LGBTQ community don't want me to say the F word. I ain't trying to laugh, but I'm just saying, like, can you picture Boosie having them type of conundrums in his life?
No.
I don't think he thinks like that.
Yeah. I mean, when he took the baby stance, you know what I'm saying? When that nigga was getting canceled, I was like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he thinks like that. I don't think he thinks like how you think at all. Like, my dude was on death row. Like, he wasn't just in jail. He was like, his conviction meant I'm dead. And he was just sitting there, waiting to get like death row. That's the type of person, you see what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't care, and he'll die on whatever hill he's like, he's ready to go to death row, bro, for some shit that he ultimately ended up being acquitted for, that he wasn't even the person for, but because he believes in not ratting so much, it's like, I'm not gonna tell nothing. I don't know nothing about nothing. He's actually that type of person. Right. That I'm not. Because if I ain't have nothing to do with it, if I didn't have nothing to do with it, then sir, you did it. This man is a great big bag of shit. I'm gonna tell you what, he gonna come in. Tell you how you go. I'll tell you how he got in. I'll tell you why he got in. I'll tell you when he got in. I'll tell you when he left. I'll tell you where he went. I'll tell you who he stayed with.
Anyway, we're traveling. Just do not travel with that dude.
Let me go by there in a little bit. I'm gonna see who he stayed by.
Sir, we caught you speeding. Well, he was over here pushing on my foot to
was.
make me go 95. And so, in logic, he was the one that was doing it.
Good for jokes, but I ain't never really told nobody so, man. Y'all been in situations. But, no, that shit is a different type of vibe, for real.
Another one.
When you in there, so like I say, when you go to talking about him being the type of person that, like I say, you cannot expect him to listen to anything LGBTQ has to say. Like, if he believes that this is what it is, then that's all the fuck he give a fuck about. And the only way you can make him change his opinion is by doing something to him. They make him change his opinion. But that's the trick. Cause good luck handling Boosie.
Yeah, because he's not going to care at all.
You might not make him back.
I mean, both of them niggas be trolling, so.
Trolling.
But you know how I go. Some niggas will talk about you all day. As soon as you say something back, what the fuck you say, bitch, out there? Oh, you can't talk about that. I'm just talking about whatever I want, you know? You know what I mean?
Right. So then, don't be surprised you get consequences that you get when presented in certain situations like that, because not everybody is gonna react the same way. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you can say what you want, but not everybody is gonna uphold that same belief system, like what you were saying. You can sit there and everybody be like, well, you can't say that, you can't say that. Well, you gonna tell this person not to say something that's how they feel? It's not gonna work, regardless of the situation, regardless of who it is. It could be, you know, it could be the other way with something else. You know what I'm saying? It's people gonna say it. It's the consequence that's, you know, afterwards of after it being said. Does it start things? Does it lead to riots? Does it lead to, you know, joining or starting militias and stuff like that. You know, like depends on how it's presented and how it resonates with the people. You know, because there's a lot of people that the Bushy situation. They'd be like, yeah, what the fuck you talking about? Like this is what we hear. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people that's not even exposed to that shit, so they have no idea. Yeah, put that back. No, it never fit.
Oh, there's fancy. Break down on that bitch. She gonna think you spent $1,200. Shit, boy.
Y'all still on that Casamigos? we on this shit over here,
That's
bitch.
how it goes. You know that. You know that's how that shit be. You get that bitch for X amount of price, and then next thing you know, it's on so and so's video just because of how it look, and that bitch $200, $150. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna have it. You gonna have
Just because it's popular.
so many jockers. That's all for the look.
Right.
The presentation.
That's what you were saying about that other one. I haven't tried, but that other one, that's what you were saying. You were like, every yacht party, you're going to see something like that on there. You're going to see that bottle you see in the videos. Yeah, here. And he was like, but flavor-wise,
You ever seen that 2 Chainz shit that most expensive is?
Mm-hmm.
They had that shit on there.
Mm-hmm.
They had there's some type of collection in it, man.
Uh-huh.
And that be $450
Damn.
for the collection.
Oh, damn. How many bottles?
Shit had to be 20, 30.
Damn.
And they all different types of bottles.
Damn.
I mean different type of bottle. I mean like some is like a oak bottle or some shit.
Yeah, so you're not even cracking nothing like that. You just fucking sitting on that bitch letting the age even more.
Not the type of shit where you'll have it like you'll buy the collection and of course you have it sitting throughout your house. Different bottles, you know what I mean? So it's like you have 2 in your office. Like you might have 2 in the guest study.
Depending on the situation,
You know
how
what I
you
mean?
feeling at that moment.
Right. But
This is
like,
my party drink. This is my
Right, that's
subtle
what I'm saying.
drink.
It's
This
like
is my
it's-
meeting drink. This is my fucking dinner
and,
drink.
I mean, they age differently. Of course, there's all the same drinks. I mean, from the same company, but they age differently.
Right.
All of that. But I mean, like I said, all of the bottles is individual, so it's more like you. It's like a statement piece of like, oh, you might have this theme on your house,
Right.
or this one makes sense. You see what I'm saying? And you sit this one here, and then they gonna have it.
I'm glad I brought this.
Another one somewhere else, and then they might have the other one sitting down in the wine
Feel it
cellar.
coming on.
That's a
Feel that bitch.
what?
I said I'm glad I brought this jacket because I could feel that bitch coming on. She over here just.
Yeah, and he got the AC on
Yeah.
with the fans
just
going
like,
a little.
I'm like, yeah.
Pretty good.
Last cast, I was shirt deep in my fucking shit over here, but this time I
You
can't
cold?
wear it.
No, I'm not, but I can feel it. Like
Yeah. Fuck it, I'm cold.
It's nice and breezy.
Crazy.
Easy breezy, beautiful.
It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be like 16 here. You're gonna walk outside. It's gonna be like 46.
So,
Damn.
I mean, it's gonna be warm when I come back in.
Like fuck. Like goddamn. This damn weather. I was like, I'm wondering how long this warm is gonna last. And then of course, always right before Halloween, that bitch jump off. Hey, I'm here. It be windy than a motherfucker.
yeah, nigga, the last couple of days, I stepped outside one day. I was like, oh shit.
Why would I even want to drive?
It was
this
like
shit?
leaves, like you know where I stay at. It's like mad trees, so it was just like
You know what I'm
leaves
saying?
everywhere, and
Yeah,
branches and
driving
shit.
this shit, fuck around, have a pigeon fly through your window.
Yep. I saw
Out the wind.
a whole fucking tree that was on fucking the street that had like uprooted and everything. It was crazy. It had like a wall behind it like this, the tree like this, and that motherfucker like this in the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. Power went out. Well, not power, but like the stoplights went out. Like all the little different areas, they were all like just, they were all working on them and shit. And I'm like, damn. But welcome to fall. And then we about to go set the clocks back next week too. Next Sunday.
I'm so happy they're gonna set them bitches back because I'm so tired of waking up at 7 in the morning. That shit made me feel depressed, nigga. Like I be at work and it be dark. I be leaving work and it been dark. I be like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm back at work before the light come back up and I left when it was dark. How that work? I might well have just slept here. It would have saved me some gas. Why don't y'all just give me a little something back there I can handle? I can invite a bitch over too, you know.
Hey, so you know you got all these offices in here. You know what I mean?
This my joint right here. You know? Yeah, we can't be in here right now because we can't be in there. No business out. But they bought me. I got a little spot back here. Come follow me.
Right.
Watch
Oh,
this
this fancy. I ain't never been to somebody that got an office like for a spot. It's like what?
What the fuck is going on there? This isn't your office? No, I never said I had an office.
You know the
live
cleaning
at-
service come through.
Office.
How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Man, don't mind that, man. Fucking always an asshole just leaves his trash in the fucking whatever the fuck in his office. It's like, god damn it.
Terrible.
So you know,
It sound like an
going back
office
to the
skit.
back, huh?
Sound like a little office skit.
Right, exactly. That's what I was going with. You know what I'm saying? You were talking about skits, so that's how I was going with it. They always got that one person that they talk about, you know what I'm saying, like the cleaning people, that they know how they know everybody is because they always go to their office and shit, so they got like pictures and shit like that. So they always get like an understanding, but nobody really sees them, but they know everything about you and shit when you walk by. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, ha 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 ha. Yeah, no, shit like that.
No, shit like that. Bang, bang.
What?
Don Marco.
Not familiar.
So, what shot is you pouring up?
For what?
I mean,
The closer, right?
Oh, we still got one more.
oh, then my fault.
Oh, the Will and Jada.
Oh, wow, yeah. Didn't want to forget that. Definitely glad you brought that one up.
Bring it up. What's going on?
We'll need to leave that bitch.
That's how you feel?
Time, man. It's time. That bitch is-
Okay, so this guy versus this guy in opinions of Will and Jada.
I mean, bro, it's time, bro.
I wanted to go a little bit
This bitch
further,
is
but I
hella
was like, no,
annoying.
I don't want to go too deep
This
because
bitch
I
is
don't
hella
know.
annoying, bro. You know. But nah, this time she's saying that basically she don't like how Will fuck.
I don't think that's what she was saying, bro. I think that's how niggas took it.
It's like, why you telling people that?
Mm.
And you love Tupac still.
I read it.
And you was like,
I watched the clip, and when she was saying it, I was like, all right, I could kind of understand what she's saying. It's like, they've been married for a long ass time, right? So this nigga be offset for on a movie and shit
Right.
for months, and then when he come back, like, she might want to get it in,
Right.
and he like, shit, not tonight or something. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That might be,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
that
Or-
what she saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because they both,
Or maybe he
or
don't
maybe
want
they
this
both,
August
they
Alsina
timing not
to
right
use
together because they
Right,
both
right.
got businesses or
Maybe
whatever.
he
You
don't
know
want
what
the
I'm
August
saying?
Alsina sloppy seconds.
Okay, so I had read, you had told me about it, right? I read up on it, right? So from what I got from it, and not saying that you're wrong at all. I'm not saying anything because everybody's possibility is, possible. I took from
Whore.
it-
Wait.
I took from it that okay, so
Whore.
they got together young, right? Okay, so like you were saying, time frames, right? So when they did meet up, sometimes maybe the sexual experience wasn't at its peak due to the chemistry that they weren't maybe getting
Due to the chemistry,
Due
that
to
she
them
wished
being-
Tupac was still alive. Nigga, what you mean?
due to them being not together,
She
right?
dreams
They're doing
about
this,
this
they're
nigga
doing
being
that,
alive.
whatever. When they did see each other, you know what I'm saying, they, blah, blah,
We
blah.
was
But
once
It was probably more lit back then, and she probably like.
Yeah, then
And-
Tupac died. That's what I'm saying. Will was like her like nigga on the side, like the dude with the good dude for like part take out. He's go like this smart, smash my Pac on some real nigga shit. Then she can slide back over there to it. You know what I'm saying? Then Pac died, changed the whole world upside down. Then see that what happened with August Alsina. He came through reminding her a little bit of that bad boy energy. Got that pussy real quick. Then he fell in love, turned her off. Cause she was like, ew, nigga, you supposed to be like that nigga, like you supposed to be like, yeah, well, I'm fucking your bitch. Like, but you like, I love you, Jada. You can do anything in the world to me. I wouldn't care. I love you so much. It's like, ew, I don't even want that no more. Like, so inflated, like, that's one. You know what I mean? If you're the type, you know what I mean? But look, man, she just throw it out there. Look, I wouldn't be surprised anything now. You're gonna hear about the divorce, man, and she gonna be the one that filed a divorce. Why she throwing out all these wild ass statements? Just like, well, you can kind of see how it led up to it, cause
they've been married together for how long?
Like
she gonna be the
20-some years, I
like,
think.
I wish Will.
I mean, to be honest with you,
Almost.
How much? What?
Almost 20-some years.
Okay, so like they've been together for a long time, right? And they've been through a lot of things. Shit happens, man. Fucking people just they don't jive no more. I mean to be
Ain't nothing
to
wrong
be
with it. I'm just telling you what you
to
can
be
expect.
100% honest. You know what I'm saying? You change your
Nigga
shit.
dumb as
Yeah.
that spoke.
Everybody, at that time frame, they just not jiving. It's gotten to a point that they've had situations like that previous, and they've worked through them, blah blah blah. But at this point in time, at their age, this is just not what it's gonna be, and it is what it is.
Negro dumb as hell
It's
spoke.
nothing, like no hurt against
It's just-
nobody.
no, no.
It's just the
No,
energy
I'm
is
just
not the
telling
same
you,
no
look,
more.
On some on some
Fucking the
Dr.
season's
Doc.
over with. Now it's time to move on to whatever
I'm
else
just
that this
telling you
journey is
niggas on
supposed to
some
be.
doctor diagnosis shit,
It's
bro.
very simplistic.
On some doctor diagnosis shit. I'm
Oh, yeah,
telling
you right.
that.
You can diagnose it.
I-
but
You can
can't
tell me
fix
about it, but you can't tell me how to resolve the situation.
I can, you know, so I can tell you that it's coming.
I don't think so.
You gonna see it, bro. She set herself up for it. It's a bunch of the jumps where you got the situation where they talking about, oh, this make me unhappy, or I don't feel safe doing this, or I wanted to feel vulnerable. It's an easy setup when you talking about getting a divorce. I ain't saying that they guaranteed, but I'm saying Negro Dummies foresees that.
So be it.
I just think it's like if you being candid on a podcast where you mostly talk about relationships and shit,
What
like
do you expect?
yeah.
Well,
I mean, but
I don't
every
know what
relationship is not perfect.
I don't
and
know what
can,
you-
You
I
can't
don't know
tell
what
me
you
that
expect
every
out of-
time that she was gonna be happy or any person.
if you
was
niggas
happy.
don't believe in Negro Dummies, it's fine.
I'm just saying, like that doesn't always work the same way
Listen,
when it
I
comes
have-
to a relationship,
I have-
especially a long-term relationship like that.
I
It
have
don't work the
spoke.
same way in that perspective. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more things devoted to just
I have spoken.
to the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So It doesn't just always play out in that way.
I have spoken.
Yeah, maybe she just want that nigga to spice it up a little bit. The niggas is thinking that he
Well, it's
not role playing or he not doing some basic
and
shit that he want her
you
to do.
can't tell me fucking you got your off nights, you got your off days, fucking you ain't fucking perfect, right?
It might be some shit like that where like nigga y'all need to get some games or y'all need to
Right, something. You know what I'm saying? But you know, after a long time and then
she might be tired of the missionary and the doggy and
right. You switch up to the side, you get her off the edge of the bed, fucking you pick her up on the edge of the bed, fucking get her up against the wall. You know what I'm saying? That bedroom candy that I'm looking, that bedroom candy I'm seeing fucking right there with that slang. I'm seeing that. I plan on getting that.
What just happened?
As long as you got a dough, you can go ahead and put yourself up.
Oh my god. What just happened? I just blacked out.
I sat on it. Pause.
Wow.
Hit it with the pause.
Okay, I put that with the pause.
The slang.
I sound
The slang. I was just talking about slang. I had the pause, but I was talking about slang. I actually like sat in the pause, in the slang. You know what I'm saying? And fucking, I was like, oh, because I was kind of curious, like, what would that be like? And it's like, oh,
because they got a song called "I Want to Sit on It," so you know you can't just do that one over there.
so but yeah, that's.
Let's say
But I got to be careful because I don't want to hit the door.
As we saying, bro.
Oh.
You know, it's just facts, man. You know, it's just facts. I'm Negro Dumbest. I told you, I've spoken. You know, you don't have to agree. We shall see what the predictions yield.
So do you think that's just like man ego talking?
For me,
Generally speaking, yeah.
or Negro Dumbest.
Of like the sex game being weak.
Oh no, I don't think that.
I don't think that's what she said though.
No,
No, I'm going by what his point of view. I'm asking him, do you think that's the ego? Because
Jada got man ego. I'm telling you, Future want to hang with Jada. I'm telling you.
so I'm asking, is it the ego of the man general?
I don't know what you want from me.
People saying of the situation.
I get these premonitions. They come and they go. I don't know what you want from me.
So you're trying to tell me in every relationship that a person is in, it was always like perfect at one point, or it was to where like there would be nothing ever to be said, especially in their situation, meaning that they're celebrities, they're well known, and they have this podcast and they're openly willing to talk about these things. You know what I'm saying? Like they've made it clear, like this is what we bring into the table. So in that situation,
they talk about everything on
right.
that bitch.
So
like,
why
Willow went on that bitch and was talking about she was poly. Like it's nothing for them to just get on there and just start talking, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. Now,
and I seen that when I started researching the clip. I was like, oh shit!
Now, the
like
people
these
that are
niggas just
saying
really
this
just
are the people that are saying this. What is their relationship fucking time frames? Are they 6 monthers, a year or two, off and honors? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the scenario of what you're talking about? You know what I'm saying? Are 90% of them just trolling? Right, just talking shit, just to talk shit because it generates talk now, right?
I'm gonna say something funny, get a couple thousand
right.
retweets, and get my
you know
followers
what I'm saying?
up real quick.
And then it gets people, share this, I'm gonna thread this, and da da da, and it's like, oh shit, you know. But I mean, that's just another perspective. I don't think it's just all that. I think it's just with them being together, and yeah, she could be fucking, like you said, fucking just throwing the little hint out there, I'm trying to blah blah blah, but they've already called it to where they're just like they know each other so well when it comes to things that, and he's like I don't. Perfect example. You can speak, but it just comes to him like. She doesn't hear it.
I heard it.
He's like, it hurts. It hurts. see though, won't we?
Cheddar will say.
Huh?
Will, I just don't feel the same. Will say.
I don't know, man. They got a lot of time in the game. You know what I'm saying? You got your offense and your owns and fucking all that shit. Like,
It's like, what is that?
Oh fuck! What just happened?
what do you mean?
I blacked out again.
Oh, okay. So what happened is you were 2 violations in. You were definitely fucking about to take a shot. So you need some help. That you said the vibe because there was like a 2 jinx thing going on. So it was a double jinx. So
That's
2
crazy.
shots. That's 2 shots.
You gonna take one with me for lying to me?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'll take one just cause.
But he owe one anyway. So
Right. That's where I was trying to leave with it. Good one. No.
Nah, he right on.
He's a skeeter.
Is it?
It's a skeeter.
Quit playing with me.
I don't know. That might be
You
like
see.
this.
That's a skeeter. That's definitely a skeeter.
Yeah, that's a little bit below the line.
Yeah.
Below
Top
what
of the
line?
cup. The top. Damn. Yes. All that.
What you mean? Oh, I didn't know how to get that.
Nigga. Oh, so you've been so you've been saying you've been undercutting the whole time? No, because
Is
we've
this
been checking.
sufficient?
We've been checking.
Is it sufficient?
But
Yeah.
so you're. Would that be one for calling something that you should or that you've been known?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I didn't
Is
know
that
that.
sufficient?
Yeah, because the
Yes,
other one
most
was
definitely.
it was 4th and inches, my nigga. You was just to get away with that.
But hey, man, I mean, different strokes, different folks. Everybody moves different. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect it. Fucking people can talk their shit, but if they ain't walk the walk, they ain't gonna
That's
really
some
know.
good shit.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, fucking people gonna keep talking,
Got
and
that nice
people can keep
tequila
learning.
burn.
Right on. You know it.
Yeah, I was like, damn, bro, like y'all niggas is going too hard.
Yeah, like,
Cause when I listened to her say it, I was like, all right, like, I hear what you're saying, and I kind of get it. Like, it's not that bad. Like, why are y'all niggas blowing this shit up? Like she's saying, like, this nigga can't do nothing.
I'm trying to tell you what's finna happen, man. You can listen to Negro Diamond so you can just keep it. Whatever you want.
We'll see.
Whatever you need.
They done had like mad divorce rumors and shit, and they done came out.
I just feel like that. Cause see, Will got that white bitch that he loved. It's time for him to go be with his snowflake hoe.
Who's to say that he don't still?
He probably do, but he can't satisfy her. It's clear as day. What
But
the
then
fuck
how'd you
y'all
get
trying
with
to
her?
say?
why is she around then? If that's
Cause
the
this
case?
nigga big rich and she got a family with
That's what
him.
nigga, I don't understand.
So
What
she
niggas, they be
just
like,
cheat
oh, well,
all
he
the
ain't that, but
time
yet
so she
around.
don't have to
I don't
leave.
After a while,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
things don't work out. Okay, no big deal, but you with him. And not just like with him, like just
don't
one
wanna
time.
leave.
Like you with him on a consistent. Like
If you out there,
that. I don't want to hear that.
she
That don't make no
don't
sense.
wanna leave.
So you trying to tell me you were just pushing the whole time? Like this was just what.
If you out there right now,
Like nah.
what I want you to say is, don't wanna leave me.
Or she could be pimping and then fucking
What
then
I say?
you just back up then.
She don't wanna
then be like,
leave.
I don't know.
350 million net worth. Oh. She got 3 kids with him. Multiple properties. Do you realize what a divorce settlement looks like on a paperwork breakdown? She got to sign for so much shit. It's just easier to get the outside dick.
If it's already agreed upon,
And
in the
you know
relationship,
that I know
hey,
that.
this is what's going on due to our situation.
Don't wanna
Hey.
leave me.
Boom.
Y'all come on.
You know what I'm saying? And then be like, okay, X, Y, and Z, so and so, whatever.
Yeah, I
whatever.
don't want
The
to.
only difference is she the person that he talking about, not in the media talking all that shit like August Alsina. That's the only difference.
But the person in the
That's not Will's fault.
It's
That's
Will's
hers.
situation to deal with, and it's time that he control his hoe. I mean, that's what this
What
comes
it-
down to. Will obviously ain't got no control over his hoe.
I don't think that's.
Clearly, the issue is that Will ain't don't control his hoes.
I think they have an agreement on what she
Yeah, I
can
was about
talk
to say,
about on the
for one, you shouldn't
podcast.
have to
that-
control shit. You just putting that out there. I don't know what you thought this was, what year you thought this was, but okay.
Come on now, y'all. Y'all know this one.
Nope.
Control your hoe. It's what you gotta know.
You're gonna be the first one as soon as the fucking artificial sex
As
robots come out.
soon
He
as
gonna be like,
the artificial sex will come down, you know I'm gonna cop it, and then I'm gonna pop it, and then I'm
it's gonna be
gonna
artificial intelligence,
break
so
it,
then she'll
and
learn
I'm
how
gonna
to,
return
learn
it,
and shit. She'll
and
know
then
his,
I'm
like,
using my warranty,
his fucking
and they gonna have to
scheme,
refurbish,
his fucking
and I'm gonna
day-to-day.
do it all
And it's
over
gonna be like, oh,
again.
come back, she gonna be gone. She gonna think I'm gone.
But you know who finna leave right now? Jada Pickett. Right? But you know why she ain't left yet? You know it. Come on now, y'all know about
Why?
that.
Why?
Say it, y'all don't wanna leave me. You know what I'm gonna say while y'all say that?
What you say?
And I don't wanna leave. Yeah.
I don't understand anything you just said. What did you say? What did this nigga say?
I don't think anybody's leaving anything. They gonna be.
I
together
killed
for
it
a
on the
minute.
vocals though. That was on some Maxwell.
I bet you a shot.
Let's do it.
Okay, I bet you a shot. For the whole, you getting in on this?
I doubled the shot.
Okay. What? Whoa. Is that okay? You gotta educate me. I don't know how this bet talk work. Fucking how does that work? Does that mean like 1 and 1, and then he has to?
You bet one, I bet two.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Got my one.
I would be taking all of mine on the basketball court.
No, nigga, you taking them over
Was
on the
not
podcast.
described.
The bet was made on the pod, so the shot is getting
Yeah.
taken on the pod.
Yeah, all right. Who bringing the goal?
What's the time frame?
That tell me how.
What's the time frame? What we giving them? 6 months?
For the goal?
For the
53?
divorce.
Oh.
Time
I said
frame.
within 12 months.
12 months?
Oh, it's October right now.
So,
But I think I'm gonna do my shots. So what?
So we got until
Are you
April.
gonna bring a basketball
April,
goal?
no, we
April, May.
a year. He said a year, so we
Oh,
can
a
go a
year?
year.
Okay, October.
So then basketball goal? What a basketball goal?
No,
Nigga, what? What you talking about? What you talking about? Shot? Oh, well, yeah, okay.
no, we talking about.
Yeah, but y'all was talking about that. Y'all didn't.
No,
you brought that in.
No, I'm talking about the
Shit,
shot for the
y'all
thing, right? For the fucking, for the Will and Jada? For the Will and Jada, right? That's what we talking about, right?
Yeah.
Right. And you said you said a year. We got a year, right?
Yeah, and if y'all lose, I'm gonna take 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 1-ounce shots.
No, I didn't agree to that.
Nigga, see,
I just agreed to shots.
that should be a violation.
Is this
for
the free
fucking-
throw podcast? Like I thought it was a pull up podcast, my nigga. Like,
I said I would do some shots. Don't wanna leave me.
See, hey,
And
I'm gonna put this on my Nigga.
Yeah, your boy been working on that range. You see it. Now all I gotta do is be able to sing, and it's gonna come right together. It ain't no Rico violation when it's a Negro Dumbest prediction. But you got it, cuz. This is a Negro Dumbest production. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Well, I keep trying to play Negro Dumbest, bro. Respect my motherfucking predictions, bro. You gonna see it. Now when it come up.
Got him. Well,
tell you what kind of
if
shots
they
I'm
not,
gonna
hey, on that podcast, bro, I don't know what number it's gonna be,
You know what
but
shots
when
I'm
that
gonna
alarm
shout
go off, I'm gonna send that group text like, hey,
know-
you remember that bet?
But, that's what I'm saying. So you know what shots y'all gotta take? Ice. Crystal meth.
Fuck that.
Yeah. You doing 2 shots, he doing 1.
I smoked that back in the day. That's not what it is. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not gonna parachute that shit.
Crystal meth.
Nope.
That's the shots I pick.
Nope.
Alright, it's
Nope.
fine. I will
Nope.
shoot you both with my airsoft gun.
No.
October 30th, 2022.
I'll shoot you both.
Whatever the podcast is after that, nigga. Shot.
I'll shoot you with my airsoft gun.
Remember that.
I'll shoot you 1 time in the arm. I'll shoot him twice.
And so then what do we do? And then what do? We get to shoot you and with the shots that you have to take too?
Look, you said that would take basketball shots.
No. We're gonna take 1 ounce full shots and we get to shoot you.
Look, you don't get both.
You said we get to shoot you with your fucking BB gun.
If you doubled up with me, you get 2 shots, and then you get 1.
So I get to shoot you once, he gets to shoot you twice, and
not
you
a
have to
BB
take a
gun,
shot of.
it's an
You have to take
airsoft.
an alcohol shot,
Ooh,
and then 2 tuck it.
we'll be in the hundreds by then, nigga.
What?
With the podcast,
What do you say?
if he lose the bet, he got to take shots on the podcast. We'll be in the hundreds by then, so
right.
we gotta do it because
Right.
we in the hundreds, nigga. Like
Right.
you wouldn't be no rookie no more. Like
So
you
what
wouldn't
you
be in the
saying
midway game either. Like you would be a full fledged
So what you saying
bet,
is,
nigga. Like you can't just
so what you
skimp out
saying
on your
is,
shots.
all right, I'm shooting both of you niggas because it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna pop you niggas. I ain't gonna shoot y'all nowhere vital, of course. You know it's all for TV. I'm gonna shoot you in the back, matter of fact. 'Cause, you know,
Catch that bitch in my hand.
It's the toughest. You know, it's
I'm
the
gonna be like,
You know it's the toughest part of the body, so I'm gonna shoot you in the back. That way, it's just gonna hurt. It ain't gonna do nothing. That way, yeah, you niggas will be all right. I'm gonna shoot you in the back. Yeah. Turn it up a little bit.
so you have a thing about shooting people on the back?
No, not everybody. Just you two. So don't ever try to go there with me. I'm willing to go all the way.
I'm sure you are.
I'll do it.
I'm sure you are.
I'll
in
do
all
it.
different types of ways.
I'll do it just for a joke.
Oh yeah, no, not probably jokes, probably reality.
I'll do it. I'll do it just to make the joke real.
Oh, okay. How far are you trying to go then?
Motel 6.
Really? Roach Motel?
Let's get down and dirty.
Are we getting down?
Down and dirty, buddy.
No, I ain't down for that. Sorry.
Bed bugs with the crabs.
You are
They
real.
still got crabs.
That's still a thing?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
No.
I don't know. Because it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping costs.
Ew.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. That's like the worst. Like that's I'm not. Oh my goodness.
Whatever it is.
I would hate
Y'all don't
to
know
be-
that song, do y'all?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
You know that song?
Nigga, something crawling on you, bro. Like,
Hey, man, yeah, no, that's a top 10 fear. Yeah. He's just. This nigga snore like he got a position
Oh,
somewhere.
I thought he was joking or something. I was like, what the hell?
Nope. He does a snore reset. It was so often. He different. He different. But, in summation, yeah, we're gonna leave that bitch. I'm so happy for the king.
You're gonna feel like a fool.
We'll
I'm gonna come in 3 shots.
Yep. And you getting shot with your fucking airsoft BB gun.
No,
it's gonna be.
And I'm like, bah!
It best I'll
And Chris is
take.
gonna be like,
It best
bah, bah!
We just gonna line the shot glasses up for you and
It
just.
best I'll take 2 shots and then 1 shot with the airsoft gun.
No, I'd rather you take the alcohol shots.
But if I win, I'm gonna shoot you twice. I'm gonna shoot him once. Obviously, he's not getting shot twice because he didn't bet twice.
I don't think it's gonna happen though. In fact, I know it's not gonna happen.
In the back. I'm gonna line you up right there. I'm gonna put the camera on it and I'm gonna shoot you niggas in the back.
Rumors do not play into
don't
the
break-
factor
it's not-
because
it's not a BB gun. It don't break skin.
you know people will sit there and say rumors. You know, oh well, they talk because they've done it before, right? So it has to be actual. Like, okay, they've both been like, okay, well, this is what we're doing, blah blah blah. But just let that be known because he'd be like, oh look, here goes. He'd be like, I told you, and he'd be like, no, this.
Listen when I tell you, brother.
What? What did you just?
Now listen
know?
to what I tell you.
We
brother.
got it's on film.
We gonna see.
3 shots.
We gonna see.
October 30th. The podcast after that.
Done deal, son.
If I lose, I'll
Ain't
take
no
my
pussy
2.
footing around
If
this
we lose,
motherfucker.
we gotta take our shots way before October the 30th. So
Right, exactly.
if they get a divorce, whenever they announce it,
I know.
it's straight shot.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, so
If you make it to the 30th, my nigga, that ain't nothing. Like you done made it the whole 365,
I'm
my
not even
nigga.
at
Like-
6 months you have to double.
I'm not even worried
At
about
6
mine.
months,
I know.
you have
See,
to
now
double.
I'm trying to mitigate the bet. It's too late.
At 6 months you have to double.
Too late.
Just to make it just like you said, right? It's a whole year. 6 months and still no
can't make me
divorce.
shake on it.
You have to double up.
You can't make me shake on that. Too late.
Because, like you said, at 6 months, it could be
Maybe-
8 months. It could be 4 months that we have to take our shots. You know what I'm
Maybe I'll
saying?
reconsider.
So then it's like, okay,
Maybe I'll
well,
reconsider it to 6 months.
after a year, you only got to take 3 shots. It's like, no,
My
let's go ahead.
handshake is a
And
contract and I ain't made one.
6 months.
I ain't made
6 months. Renegotiate. 6 months.
I know I don't want
6 months.
I don't want to open the floor for that.
Since the floor's already open because we're talking about it. We're discussing it right now. Yes, you are. You already
Business
know.
meeting adjourned.
Bullshit. So, what we're gonna do is after 6 months, we're gonna go ahead and document that. I need to go ahead and
You
put
can
that
do
in.
whatever you want. I ain't agree to it. Remember that you documented and I ain't shake my hand on it. No handshake. Remember that still is no contract. Got to shake my hand, buddy. Hey, you don't have a handshake on that. We got a handshake on the double up. We got a handshake on the single. And I'll go get you niggas. Yeah.
Huh?
I'm gonna get you niggas. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm gonna get you niggas. I'm gonna get you niggas. And it's gonna
That's
be
what you think, but it's not gonna.
glorious. Come on, Drake, quit playing, man. I need to be on some shit, man. Let your boy know. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming in with that. Boom, boom, boom. Hoo, hoo. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah. Oh, I think I'll do it on the way out, too. You try this shit. Do it like it's my BJ. Do it like it's my BJ, baby. Ooh, pour it on up there. Wait a minute. One time for the easy. Yada da me. Oh. And did it the right way. Ooh, on the pour with the scoop ski potato. What up? You see me? It's the Rick. Episode 58. A lot of subject covered. I just want to make a summation that, Boosie going crazy. If you're out here and you on a set, make sure you test your instruments of use as well. You trying to rush it, man? I'm just doing the wrap up. You know. As well, Will leave Jada.
He won't.
He will.
You got to get in the marriage game.
We had a Twitter topic of the week where, again, I want you rappers to seriously,
Blow it out your ass.
think about what you're doing, man. Think about how you're saying it. Think about what you're doing in these interviews, because you're moving and it's over with. This right here, this is the Milagro. Reserve. Let me know what you think.
Yeah.
I think
The first shot was cool. Still the same.
197. Violation.
That's a violation.
I think so.
I wasn't counting.
Y'all said we would review them on the show.
Yeah.
Got this. False flag.